I see Craig's sub badge now. It looks weird. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. We all right, folks? We good? Who we got? Roberticus, Echo Base, C Joe, Fatboy Fat, Aradius, Joey, Trabe, Craig, Rick. Hello. Hello. Oh, we got a sub. Right, let me switch it over. And I'm going to remember to switch over the TikTok screen today. Are you proud of me? I actually remembered to turn over the TikTok stream. Right, let's press a button and remember how to stream. There we go. Well done, Chewy. Thank you. I'm proud. I'm proud that I remembered it. There it is. Hello! It's the weekend! Woo! It's the weekend! My final Friday of being a 30-year-old. Crazy. Hey, Avina, thank you. 31 months to kick us off for subs for the day. Thank you very much indeed. Hello, everybody. How are we? Good to see you all. Happy Friday. The transition seemed less laggy than normal. Yay! Winning all round. That's what we like. Thank you very much, mate. Yes. Well, there's all sorts. There's been all sorts of things going on with PMDG today, hasn't there? Really, they did an update on the forums with pictures and things like that, and then it seems that some of their aircraft are working in Sim Update 1. So nice, take it. Thank you, mate, dude. You're a legend. Cheers, AV Nerd. Then Boulder's back with 45 months. Hello, Boulder. Boulder, if you drop a message in, you might see you've got a different sub badge next to your name. We're just testing some things. Thank you, Boulder. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, they have quite a lot of military activity there, don't they? Why do they have military activity at PDX? Like, do they not have a military base? I'm guessing they don't. Anyway. Dude, thank you, Echo Base. Enjoy your time in Portland. Hopefully the weather there is better than it is here, mate. Thank you. And then Ollie, 23 months. Hello. Thank you for your message earlier, Ollie. I had about 8 million things go on today. I think what you sent across is all right still, but I can always double check it. But... Hey, thank you. 23 months, back with the tier 1. Hello, good to see you all. Welcome in if you're tuning in on various other platforms. We got the YouTubers in, we got the TikTokers in as well. Hello, friends. How are we? Hope we're all good. It's the weekend. Happy Friday. As I say, it's my final Friday of being a 30-year-old. Goodness gracious. It's the final stream of me being a 30-year-old as well. The hairline recedes further back. Right, who else have we got? Where did I get up to with the hellos? I think I got everybody. I think I got Rick set hello. Then we had the sub comes through. We had Parser, I saw your message on the YouTube. Hello. Benny's on the YouTube as well. Miku is here. Hello. Aaron's here. I said hello to Fatboy Fat. Joey, how you doing? Anzage is here. Phoenix is here. Hamish is here on the YouTube. Hello, good to see you. Tuskin. Hello. Oh, the 777 isn't working for you. I think some people have, you have to do a number of different steps. You can't just copy and paste it to your community folder. There's a couple of different things. Who else? I don't know if I've said hello to Aaron, Boulder. Hello. Aradius. Yes, good to see you. Oh, 2501 is causing your CTD. Oh, don't know. Try and reinstall it. Moonwalker is here on TikTok. Just landed into Brussels from Ibiza. Nice. Hope you had a good flight. Blitz is here. I see you're logged on, ready to fly with. Good to see you, mate. Hello. Did you see the I build seat story? Yeah, I did. I did indeed. Eddie's here as well. Hello. Good to see you. Hello. I know there's some Kenkos out there who might... No, Ollie. No, it was a good point to raise. It probably all needs a bit of a refresh, to be honest with you. But there's just higher price stuff just with the start of it. But no, it was a good point. I will make a note of it again. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it, Echo Base? It's interesting they don't have like a military base there. But anyway... Remember to put yourself in the 31 to 48. Oh my God, Mac. Oh my God, you really do know how to make me feel old. Disgusting. High time for hypersonicness. This is such a fucking good song. Flying Moose is here as well. How are you? Good to see you, Phoenix. Welcome, mate. Hello. Yeah, the worst. How have the storms been for those of you up north today? Chaos, hello. Good evening. Happy bloody Friday. It is a Friday. I'm going to need you folks to get me through today energy-wise. I am shattered. I woke up feeling really ill this morning. I felt like really dizzy and really headachy, and I was like, oh my God, I'm going back to bed. But luckily, coffee is a fix with everything in life. So a good cup of coffee helped me get through the day. But yeah, I'm pretty knackered. I don't know why. Maybe I had a bad night's sleep or something. But you folks are already getting the energy going again, so that's what we love. Who else did I get up to? I did say hello to, Bacon Cheese. Lost a slate and power, went out for a few minutes. Oh, I'm glad that was all it was, mate. So yeah. Jamie plumped the 777 into his community folder and it worked fine. I saw some, I can't remember. I had loads of meetings again today, but I saw something with Jamie where somebody said in the comments section about, or like Rev said or something about needing to do something with the work folder. I don't know. Anyway, Asmid is here as well. Hello, good to see you. Hello, hello. Pars is the EasyJet on the very left. Nice. It looks cool with us all lined up here, doesn't it? I like it. I like it. I like it. Chaos, again, thank you very much. 300 bits here. That's very, 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 very kind of you, mate, dude. I appreciate that a lot. Happy bloody Friday. Thank you, mate. Oh, of course, Ollie, of course. That's it. Yeah. Aircraft lights a bit. Yeah, I need to... we're getting quite a lot of good feedback on Sim Update 1 already, which is good. So, yeah. David, hello. How you doing? Happy pre-birthday. Thank you, Echo Base. You're the first person to say it, actually. So, thank you. That's kind of you. But, yeah. Oh, really, Roberticus? Oh, that's horrible. Oh, yeah. It's the weather's just been crazy, hasn't it? Crazy. But hopefully we're all safe here. Neuro here, nice, a first time chatter, nice livery. Yeah, it's a nice one, this. When I found it, I was like, ooh, yes, please. Yes, please. Idris is here as well. Hello, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday, everybody. Good to see you all. I hope we're all well. I hope we've all been okay with the storm that's passing through in northern UK at the moment and everything. It's been pretty crazy. I've kind of missed it, though. We're really at the tail end of it. I was looking at like TAF reports and weather reports for various airports in the area. And like by the time we've gone live or by the time we were going to fly into anywhere, most of it had gone. Most of the bad weather had gone. So I was kind of like a bit umming and ahhing about what to do for the flight today. The original plan was to try and do like 2 short flights and stuff. But to be quite honest with you, 2 hours ago, I thought I was actually going to cancel the stream because I was feeling quite rough. However, I got some food in my system and I do feel a bit better now. I hope I'm not coming down with a cold or something for my birthday weekend. So hopefully it's nothing like that. But we're just going to keep it relatively easy today. We're just going to do the 1 flight and it's only about an hour and a half flight. I hope you guys don't mind. But at least it's better to have an hour and a half 1 flight stream than no stream at all. So yeah. Hisham, hey! Thank you, mate. Goodness gracious, 41 months. Thank you, dude. Hello, hello. Thank you for the 41 months. Yeah, I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. As I said, I think I'm just a bit tired. I'm probably a bit knackered. But yeah, I've been feeling a little bit, well, what me and Mama Chewy would say, seedy today. Just, you know, when you feel just a bit under the weather, but for no real reason. I just kind of been feeling a bit under the weather. But yeah, so I'm sorry that we're not doing like 2 short flights or 1 like longer flight or anything like that. Today's flight's only scheduled to be about 1 hour and 30 minutes ish, but it should still be a really nice flight. And I thought it was a cool one because, as some of you might have realized, it's a very clever route, this one, because we're flying out of EGPD to EPGD. So the only difference between the 2 ICAO codes is the G and the P are swapped. But it's a real world route that Wizz Air do operate. So I was like, hell yeah, why the hell not? We'll do it. So yeah, I was kind of like umming and ahhing about routes to do. And I've just been so slammed at work today. I've hardly had any real time during a lunch break or anything to actually plan something for the stream. So I thought this was a nice one. We've not flown the Phoenix for ages. We've got the tail end of Storm Eowyn to depart out of. We're going to have a stonking tailwind to take us over to Poland. And we've got Sim Update 1 Beta as well. We've got Sim Update 1 Beta, which released for you all last night. I'm sorry that I couldn't talk about it. I did know that it was coming out yesterday, but I wasn't allowed to talk about it until it was like publicly out there. So sorry that I couldn't really talk about, because I even had people on the live stream yesterday saying, hey, Chewy, do you know when Sim Update 1 Beta's coming? And I had to ignore the question. But yeah, so Sim Update 1 Beta is out there now. So if you do want to give it a test and try it out, Already, I've noticed a couple of really nice things with it. My load-in times into the sim are like whoosh, so fast now. Not that they were slow anyway, but they're even faster now. And as far as I'm aware, I'll double check it in a moment, but I think the bug with the live weather being split from live time is fixed as well for me. Let me double check it. Can I do it now? Can I tab in and double check it? Let's go and have a look. If I have a look at the weather at EGPD and get more info. Yes, yes! I set the time in the sim to like really early in the morning, so it's like 8 a.m., but the sim's picking up the METAR for 1750 Zulu. Yay! So that means that we can now fly without live time, but with live weather. So yes. So I was very happy with that. So there we go. No, I'm not going to do a touch and go today. No. Do you know if the Boris sound pack will be for console? I've got no idea, mate. I've not even picked it up yet. I know nothing about it. Lima on TikTok asked which game. We are playing Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 today. Good evening, Electrolyte. Hello, everybody else coming in. Hello. Back from the Winter Games. Last shift was interesting. Volunteers were flag bearers instead of athletes. Oh, that's amazing, Wondret, mate. I hope you had an amazing time. Love it, dude. Love it. I hope you got lots of nice pictures and things as well. That's awesome. Alistair's on TikTok asked, yes, we are Wizz Air 45 Romeo Alpha. That is us today. That is us. Right, let's go and have a look at the flight and then we'll get started. So, this is the flight that we're going to do today. If I did it the opposite way round, the flight time would have been 45 minutes longer. And we probably wouldn't have even landed into bad weather because the storm will have completely passed by then. So, yeah. Oh, gosh, we got a sub. It's a brand new Prime sub. Hey, Noah, thank you very much. Loud living Noah. You know what? I'm shattered, so I need something loud and living to wake me up and get the energy going. And with a sub like that, it certainly does so. Thank you very much for the Prime, dude. Welcome. Noah, you're probably wondering why the hell I put on a mask. I've got a tradition on my live stream that whenever we get a subscriber, I give them a little roar through my Chewy mask because I physically can't make the sound myself. I just sound like a depressed owl. So thank you very much for your Prime, dude. That's really kind of you. Very, very much appreciated. DUS spotting or Flow Aviation win MSFS 2024. It should say in the category on TikTok what I'm streaming. It should say. Oh, God, there's more. Doug, hello. 57 months. Thank you very much. Goodness gracious me. You just refuse to. No, literally, I sound like an... I'll do it. I'll do it just for you, Eddie. Another one. Doug, thank you, mate. You are only 3 months away from the big half a freaking decade mark. If you missed the stream yesterday, we're in discussions of new sub badges and stuff. I'll talk about it a little bit today as well. We think we've got a nice idea for some new sub badges. So people like Doug will have some new sub badges with his awesome support for almost 5 whole years. Thank you so much, mate. Literally, if I try and do like a Chewbacca, like raw, I literally I just sound like a freaking owl that's very sad about their lives. It's awful. Anyway, terrible. Yeah, and the battery's never changed. So there it is. See, I told you, I just can't do the sound. So better to do the mask. That is an owl, exactly. That's supposed to be a Chewbacca sound. That's my best impression of Chewbacca, not an owl. I'm not, my whole branding, my nickname is not based off of an owl. It's based off of the one and only Mr. Chewbacca. I need a watch Star. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say to the girls, for my birthday this weekend, I want a Star Wars marathon. There we go. I'm sure they'll love that. Right. Anyway, flights, flying, planes, aviation, those things. This is the flight today. EGPD to EPGD. Love it. Oh, God, there's more. Ben. Bloody hellfire. Ben, thank you. 45 months. Another subscriber only 3 months away from an anniversary mark. Thank you so much, dude. Dude, thank you. 45. I hope you're doing well. Happy weekend to you, mate. Welcome. Lanzanaria on YouTube says, Aberdeen is my home airport. Flown out a few times. Nice. Yeah, I've never been to Aberdeen in real life. I've only ever been to Inverness in real life in Scotland. I'd like to visit more, though. Yeah, so this is a real-world flight that Wizz Air do indeed operate in the A321 Sharklets, which is nice. And it's W6 flight 1618 with service from Aberdeen to Gdansk. Call sign Wizz Air 45 Romeo Alpha. So that's what we're going to do today. Oh, Matt! Oh my goodness, 83 months. Hello. Thank you, dude. Goodness me. Start with the Acolyte. Oh, God. I don't know what I thought about the Acolyte. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, an involuntary reaction until you need to think about it. 6.9 years. $59,860 hours. I'm waiting for the seconds is always my favourite. Brilliant. It's always a fascinating one, that, isn't it? You don't think about breathing. It's an involuntary thing until you think about it. And then, yeah. But it's still involuntary. Dude, love you. Thank you, Matt. God, that is a long time. 83 months. And yes, as you say, 1 month away from the 7-year mark. That's crazy, isn't it? Goodness gracious. Bloody hell. Thank you very much indeed. You folks are awesome. I really, really appreciate all these alerts coming through to get us kicked off. I don't know if it's got a hype train going or whatever, but we've got people here. Amazing. Right, so yeah, so this is our flight today. The flight time's going to be quite a bit shorter than what's published here. It says the average flight time is about 1 hour and 50 minutes. We are going to have an absolutely stonking tailwind because of the storm. You know, I thought, why not? If I can't fly into an airport that's really crazy with the storm, because by the time we would land there this evening, most of the storm will have gone. Why not utilize the storm to our advantage by having a nice tailwind? So there we go. So I thought we can depart out of Aberdeen, which has still got the remnants of the storm, and then just enjoy the tailwind the whole way. Why not? That's a much better idea, isn't it? Love it. Hey, Cam, 81 months. Thank you. And it's a tier 2 as well. Dude, you're a legend. I'll turn the music off there for the moment. Cam, thank you. Tier 2, 81 months of support. Thank you very, very, very much, mate. Great Scott. Love you more. I love you more, mate. Thank you very, 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 very much indeed for 81 months, my friend. Another person who's super close to the 7-year mark, which is bonkers, isn't it, really? Bonkers. Right, let's get the laggy transition out of the way, and then we're in the sim. Good, good, good. Sorry if I have missed any hellos, but it's good to see you all. If I have missed any hellos, drop a hello in chat. It is. You guys are keeping me busy today. I said in my Discord announcement, you guys are going to have to bring the energy. You've certainly done that. You've certainly done that. I love it. Thank you, everybody. Right, here we are then. So I've got 2 MSFS 2020 sceneries that I just put in my community folder for 2024, and they've worked like a charm. So we'll take it. We're down on the ground at Aberdeen, which is, I think, by Fly... Is it? Oh, shoot. I've forgotten the name of the developer. Is it Fly Design? Or Aura Design or something? I can't remember the name of the developer. Let me find it. Aura Scenery. There we go. So it's the Aura Scenery Payware MSFS 2020 Aberdeen scenery. And yeah, I just put it in my community folder and it worked. And then for the Gdansk scenery is actually a developer that we used on yesterday's stream. Oh no, I thought it was Drzeki Design. I'm thinking somewhere else. No, it's not. It's Fly Design. So it's Fly Design Gdansk, and it's a really nice scenery. We've not flown there for ages, but I loaded into it earlier to get the screenshot, and it's really nice. Like, the airport scenery looks sick. So those are the 2 sceneries. We've got Aura Scenery Aberdeen and then Fly Design Gdansk today for our flight. Oh my God, there's more. Alma, thank you for the 6 months. Hello. Drones here, how you doing? Neuro's here, good to see you. Yeah, I actually really like the look of this livery. It looks very nice, doesn't it? Very nice indeed. Alma, thank you for your 6 months of support. Welcome back. Good to see you, buddy. I hope you're having a good day, mate. Happy Friday. Oh, God. Holy crap. Drzeki Design also make that scenery too. Which... Oh, wait. Actually, I think I might have the Drzeki... I think I might have 2. Wait, what have I got installed then? Oh, no, I've got the Drzeki Design installed. I need to change it. Hello. Phil, thank you. Phil, that's really kind of you, mate. An absolutely stonking sub. 89 months. What's that? Almost 7.5 years? And still going strong? Love you, buddy. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Happy weekend. Right, it looks like I'm using the Drzeki Design EPGD then. Oh, fuck. There's a... There's more! Echo gifting 5. Echo, we will get flying soon, chat, I promise. Echo, thank you for gifting 5 subs out of absolutely nowhere. Gifting subs to Scottish Pilot, Brammer N, KevMD11, Gamer TS, and Locker Real as well. The first 5 bomb of the day, chat. You know what the drill is. Can we please get some sub bombs, some sub love, any sort of emote spam? I don't really care even what the emote is. Just spam some love for Echo Base for their super, 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 super generous donation. Not donation. Yeah, you know what I mean. Gifted subs. The sub of the gifts. The gifts of the subscriptions. Holy crap. Goodness me. I thank you very much, dude. I appreciate that a lot. 5 gifted subs. If you are one of the lucky 5, please give a thanks to Echo Base for their generosity, mate. That means the world. Sadly, work retail, so it's your Wednesday. Oh, well, I hope you have a nice Wednesday, Phil. Right, so it actually looks like I'm using the Drazeki Design EPGD. That's where I got it from, because when I activated the scenery, it says Drazeki Design. So maybe my thing's out of date here. I didn't even realise. How did I get that wrong? Drazeki, I think that's how it's spelled. Design. I think I remember that correctly. Anyway, there you go. So that's us today. And yeah, just look at this livery. It looks fit, doesn't it? It really does. We're in the IAE Sharklets today, and I've set the time in the sim to early morning. So we're going to have a nice kind of sunrise departure. As you can see, we are surrounded by easy jets. So there's going to be a couple of us flying by the looks of things today. Lovely. Right, let's get flying. Let's get flying. Let's get flying. Because it's already 24 minutes past 6. So first jobs first. Let's go and load in the route here, shall we? Tap to import from SimBrief. So what time does it say it is in the sim? Yeah, so it says that it's 8:23 there. So if I set this to 8:50, that gives us about 27 minutes. Oh, thank you. 2 seconds.
Sorry if I come at an inappropriate
Chat, Mama Chewy's making tea. If you want one, I'm afraid your orders are a bit late. But there we are. Thank you, Mama Chewy, for the cup of tea. That is just what we need as well. Just what we need. Oh, by the way, before anybody says anything, yes, I am fully aware of the washed out kind of like what's the word that I'm looking for? The washed out displays, where things are looking a little bit weird in Sim Update 1 beta with the displays looking a bit washed out. I've already logged it internally. Yeah, that's it, the overexposure thing. I logged it internally earlier when I saw it, so the team will be aware. Right, there we go. So that is, yeah, 26 minutes. That's perfect. So let's go and get this going. So GSX boarding and refueling. Yes, please. And that should do its job. I feel like it's only when you really zoom in, though. Right, we'll leave that as is. Let's go and have a look at the flight plan then. And see what we've got in store for today's trip. Oh my god, that's a weird format. Why did I export it in that? Ugh. I exported it in the Wizz Air format. Oh, I don't know if I like this. Right, so we are W6 flight 1618 today. Call sign Wizz Air 45 Romeo Alpha. From Aberdeen to Gdansk, as I've said about 8 million times today. I don't know what their cost index is in real life, but I've put it as 10. There you go. We're cruising at flight level 350 today, and we've got a zero fuel weight of nice 0.9, 69.9 for the estimated zero fuel weight. Estimated takeoff weight is just shy of 77.3 tons and landing at about 72.5 tons, so all well within our max limitations for the weights today. Average wing component, tailwind of 79. That's what we like. That's how I'm making use of Storm Eowyn. I'm giving ourselves a ridiculous tailwind. 79 knot. We're expecting 1-6 for departure here out of Gdansk, although I'd need to double check the meta, and then a 1-1 arrival into Gdansk, but again, I've not done that just yet. Flight time. Average flight time for this trip should be an hour and 50 minutes. It's only going to take us about an hour and 35 today, though, so we love it. That's going to use about 4.6 tons of fuel. We're going to take 7.6, so we've got an extra hour on top, so that's beautiful. Nothing else to report. Any questions? No? Good. Lovely. Here's the passengers. Hello there. They don't look very windswept, especially the guy who's in shorts and a t-shirt. I mean, he's Scottish. They're used to this kind of weather, so this is probably a summer's day for them, really, isn't it? Does the Boris audio works for Flight Simulator? I don't know. I've not tried it. I've got no idea. Aviation87X, thanks for the follow on TikTok. It's very kind of you. Balakachini's here as well. Good to see you. Hello. Qantas is here as well. Valin is in the middle of the storm. Stay safe. Stay safe. Okay, John says it's a cost index of 6. Awesome, right. Let's go and set up the overhead then. So they're fine. Actually, there's nothing we need to do on the overhead. There's nothing we need to do on the overhead. We can just leave it as is for the moment. We should be refueling. Yes, we are currently refueling, so that's good. Hugo's here on the TikTok as well. Good to see you. Hello. Welcome, everybody coming in. It's good to see you all. Yeah, we'll do the Boris, probably on Monday's stream. My first stream of being 31, we'll do the Boris stuff. With the Boris audio stuff on the 737. I didn't get sent it, so I'll need to purchase it. And I was going to show it on stream the other day because Orbex had it on their store to buy, and then it came up with an error. And it looks like it only released today or something, so... right, so we've got passengers coming online. We're squawking 2000. That's all fine on there. I'll go and put some integrated lights on. Yeah, I can definitely see about the overexposure thing. I can absolutely see about that. Jack asked, what add-on do you have to get the passengers? That's GSX, Ground Services X by FS Dream Team. It's only available on PC. It's very good. I've not looked at how to get the PMDG stuff working in MSFS 2024 with Sim Update 1 Beta either, so... But it's good news to have. Right, let's go and have a look at the... We'll get the weather request through and everything as well from here. Let's do that. Let's do that. So, a weather request, please, for Aberdeen. I think I've spoken about it before, but I've not spoken about it in a while. So, quite a while ago, we had a very interesting occasion with airport IKO codes that seem the same or look the same. So, obviously, today we've got EGPD for Aberdeen and then EPGD for Gdansk, very close to each other. And a couple of years ago, I was doing some sort of a flight on VATSIM, and we were flying to Oslo Gardermoen, which is ENGM. And there were a couple of people flying, and then suddenly one of them just split off and started flying heavily westbound. And I asked them, I said in chat, I was like, what route are you taking to go westbound? And it was at that moment that they looked and they realized that they were flying to EGNM and they were flying to Leeds Bradford. So we love it. We love IKO codes that confuse people. They are quite funny. Right, what's the weather saying? So, the wind's 230 degrees at 25, gusting 38. With those windy conditions, would they just automatically do a toga departure? It would make sense, I guess, right? Temperature of 5, dew point 1, the QNH is 965. Which hopefully the sim agrees with. That's saying 964. What's this saying? That's saying 964. That was issued at 1820 Zulu, so we're going to expect this to update at some point. 1820 Zulu. If I now go back, I'm so glad this is fixed though, where it actually shows correct weather. Oh, it's still saying, yeah, so altimeter 965. Perfect, right, that's fine. So I'm going to put that in. Once, twice, 3 times. There we go, that's good. Yeah, imagine accidentally going to Leeds instead of Oslo. That's quite a difference. So 965 for the QNH, and it's windy. Yeah, I wonder if they would just toga it because of the crosswind. Anyway. Hi, Pharmacist. Thank you so much. 56 months and still going strong with the sub. We're just going to start to get the CDU loaded on today's flight. Thank you, mate. The mask goes on again. 56 months. Welcome back, my dude. Tier 1 sub. You're only 4 months away from half a bloody decade. That's pretty bonkers. I appreciate you, buddy. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Right, AOC flight plan. Oh my god, there's more. There's more. What's my call sign again? 45 Romeo Alpha. What an awful call sign. Who is it now? It's Whiskey Kilo, who's continuing going with the Prime after over 2 years. Thank you. Chewy High Spin. Hello. Happy Friday. How are you? Right, we said the cost index was actually 6, right? So we'll go with that. Thank you, mate. 25 months. Good to see you, bud. And then load sheet. So 69.9 for the 0 fuel weight. And the CG is 28.1. And then the fuel on board, it's just complete. Oh my god, look at how fast the fan blades are spinning. Older Buffalo, hello. Oh my god, there's more. 27 months, thank you very much, mate. 2 years, 3 months, still going strong and still with a tier 1. Thank you. God, there's been so many subs today. I don't even know what to say, chat. You are making my last stream as a 30-year-old one that is certainly keeping me busy. Oh, look. What's that over there? What the hell is that over there? What the fudge is that? Apparently, according to VATSIM, it's an MD-82. I wanted to go and have a look at the fan blades spinning. Look at them. Holy crap. You could basically start the engine. That is bonkers. Looks very cool, though. Yeah, as a Sukhoi super... Anyway, right. Thank you, model matching. It's fine. At least something is showing there. Right, let's go and put the seatbelt signs on because fueling is complete. So, with those winds, what runway are we going to be using? Is it going to be a 1... I'm guessing it's going to be a 1.6. What are they using in real life? Do we know? Brilliant. There's no traffic. 1.6. And what the hell is the SID out of here? Runway 1.6 or 3... Oh. What in the world is that? What's our routing today? We go Rivets direct Reckner. Chat, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Are you thinking we just go straight out departure and direct to Rivet? Yeah, radar vectors. What does the real one do? Oh, it's almost like the real one had exactly the same plan. Straight out departure and a left turn direct rigger. Cool, sorted. Anti-fav. So, we're going on runway 16 then. So for those of you flying with 16 today. God, it's a short runway here, I forgot. No SID. Insert. There we go. Cool. Yeah, good old US departure. Just send it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Does MSFS take the old weather if it's not set to real time? Aha, Captain Babitsky. We are in Sim Update 1 beta, and it is fixed. So look, can you see? It says January 24th at 8:35, but my weather is showing the live METAR from 15 minutes ago. It's fixed. So it's fixed in Sim Update 1 beta. At least it is for me. And I was one who was experiencing it as a bug before Sim Update 1. I've been keeping a very close eye on the internal development updates for this one. So when I found out that it was hopefully, or it looks like it's going to be fixed now, I was like, yes! So there we go. Austin's here on TikTok and says, Aberdeen is your home airport. And Jack as well. Amazing. Oh, there we go. Your uncle owns Aberdeen Airport. Wow. Shout out to Austin's uncle. But yeah, so look. So time's 8:35 in the sim, but it's got 6:20 Zulu here. So it looks like it's fixed. So that's great. So I thought we could do an early morning flight out. That's why we're doing it. So we're doing an early morning departure. Looks gorgeous. I go back into MSFS 2020 for a few days, and don't get me wrong, I still love MSFS 2020, but then I come back into 2024 and just see the enhancements with the lighting and the visual model and everything, and I'm like, oh my god, it's just night and day. It really is. Oh, yes, for those of you like Cans, who's got the new sub badge, we'll talk about those in cruise. Actually, that's a screenshot right there, isn't it, with the sun? That's a screenshot right there. We're in 24, Freddie. We're in 24. Okay, so flight plan's good. Let's go and do some takeoff performance. So it's going to be runway 16. It's dry. Optimal. Forced toga, yes. Anti-ice off. Packs. Should we do packs off? That's the weather. Calculate. And that's giving us a flap 2. Up 0.3 trim with 131, 136, 139. So hopefully we just rock it out of here. So I'm going to... This is only based off of our prelim load sheet, so it might change, but we'll just say that's there. So 136, 131, 136, 139. Flap 2 up 0.3. Perfect. Right, let's get the wind data loaded in. And then, terms of initial climb, what is the transition altitude out of here? It's 6,000. So let's set that. That's a nice round number, isn't it? So we've got dash dot, altitude dot for 6,000. So we know that when we climb higher than this, we can go standard pressure. Lovely. You wouldn't force toga because of the winds. You would do a crosswind takeoff technique. Yeah, it's certainly going to be that. Screw it. I mean, it's a short runway today, so I fancy doing it. I fancy it. Look at the indicated airspeed on the PFD. Did you see that toga was required? Oh, did it say it? I mean, I put it as toga required. I could say no and see what it gives us. Oh, it would give us like a flap 3. Hey, John, 40 months. Hello. Goodness gracious me. Thank you very much, mate. Hello, you beautiful human. Thank you, mate. No, that's really kind of you, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, the big day is the 1st of March. So, very exciting. Thank you, dude. That's really kind of you. I appreciate the 40 months and the kind words, dude. Hope you are well. Have a lovely weekend. Love a good flap 3. Well, I don't know. What should we do? IRL, they force flap 1 up to toga. Don't use other flaps if we can help it. Really? I thought flap 2 was pretty standard in a 321. Hinchy! Hello! Thank you for the raid! Streamer friends! How does VATSIM run in MSFS 24? The same as 2020, just via VPilot. VATSIM friends! Streamer friends! Thank you very much for the streamer friends raid from the one and only Hinchy. Hello, mate. How are you? Good to see you, bud. Welcome, welcome. Hope you had a good stream. Were you also jumping on the bandwagon of Storm Eowyn? You thought that was Grizzle again. Well, with the amount of times that Grizzle raids us, you just automatically assume that it is. Thank you, mate. Very kind of you. Flap 2 for 321. Just be careful with the tail. We'll see. We'll see. I think it'll be quite fun. And there we go with a sub as well. 47 months. Oh, my God. Holy moly. Thank you. Matt as well as Austin. Thanks for the follows on TikTok. Thank you, guys. Bloody hellfire. Smile. Just smile. Wait, that's not even a smile. That's a wink. Is that a winky face? It is a winky face. Hinchy's feeling cheeky. Checking out the Boris sound pack. How is it? Hinchy, it all rests on you as to whether I buy it or not. What do you reckon? Yes or no? It all rests on you. Do I buy it? Because I've not decided yet. I've not actually really heard it. I was going to say I've not really seen it yet, but you don't see a sound pack. Stupendous, 100% worth it. Roger, add to cart, buy now then. Thank you very much, Hinchy, dude, you're a legend. And then Nikki, hello as well. Thank you for the Prime for 40 months, dude. Nikki, the mask goes on for you as well. Mate, that's really kind of you, dude. Over 3 years and still subbed. Going strong with the Prime sub. I hope you have a good weekend, Nikki. Thank you for the 40 months. Blooming heck. Austin on TikTok asked, what's my favourite plane? Boeing 747-400 RB211 engines. You just don't beat it, really, do you? You just don't beat it. I have the Phoenix A320, but not sure why I would get the A321 packs. What are the differences? That's a great question. I mean, the A321 flies differently to an A320. So the aircraft's going to perform differently. It does different routes. Yeah, I mean, they just look different. I mean, look at how much longer the 321 is here compared to the 320. Good evening, Greg. Hello. Sorry if I feel like I'm missing about 8 million messages. Oh my God, I'm hearing so much. There's so much going on. It's people pushing back and all sorts. It's all going on. Right, so APU's coming online.
Traffic for flight 1, 2,500 feet, outbound Aberdeen, turning final for the ILS.
So they're going for 1.6. They are cool. Right, I need to just confirm our final load sheet and stuff as well, and then we're not going to be too long before we're ready to go. So compliance with the 01. So 69.9 and 28.1. That's exactly what we put in earlier. So we don't need to go and redo our takeoff performance. We can accept the final load sheet knowing that there's no revisions that need to be made. So I'm just going to go with flap 2. I mean, I don't know. Could we force... Nah, I'm just going to leave it as is. Oh my god, there's more. Chaos gifting us up to addicted... no, I've said it again. I was about to say addicted tadpole, but it's acidic tadpole. Captain Chaos, thank you very much indeed, dude. Is that Scottish or EGPD? Wait, what? Is that Scottish or EGPD? Oh, that's just people on Unicom speaking, so they're just giving their intentions. Chaos, thank you for another gifted sub, mate. That is huge. You're an absolute beauty. Thank you for gifting a sub. I hope Acidic Tadpole appreciates the sub. And then Jonty with 73 months. Blimmin' heck. The mask is going to run out of battery at this rate. I'm good, mate. I'm good. I was feeling pretty ill earlier on today, but holy moly, people bought the energy in the stream today. So, yeah, no, all good. Thank you, mate. Hope you're well too. I just realised this. Look, the person who did this livery's got a little phone here.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
We've got a little Wizz Air thing there. Right. Anyway. So TCAS on. Let's go. So we're fuel pumps are on. APU's bleed is good to go. Seatbelt signs. Beacon is on. FCU, I guess I should say, is set up. TCAS is on.
Departure checks completed.
Right. I'm going to wait for this guy to go, and then we'll push back. Aberdeen Dice traffic. Wizz Air 45 Romeo Alpha, stand A after the EasyJet passes us left to right, push and start, nose facing to the north. Aberdeen Dice.
Aberdeen Dice traffic. Easy 82 Whiskey Kilo pushing back out of stand 4 facing north, Aberdeen traffic.
Yeah, so I think we're all going to push back at the same time, but it's fine, we should be good. Cool, so after the EasyJet passes, we're going to get rocking and rolling. Aberdeen does straight back pushes. Okay. I'll see if I can do it. Oh, God, there's more. Freeside, 14 months. Bloody hell. I'm going to have to turn down the sound of the sim. Freeside, thank you so much for your 14 months of support. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Still going with the Prime. That again, means a lot, mate. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, I'm just going to do a normal pushback. Or shall I do a straight pushback? I don't know. No, let's do a... Okay, we'll do a straight pushback. Straight pushback, manual stop. Is that a good idea, though? Oh, no, we'll just do it.
Release parking brakes, please.
Right, release parking brakes, please. Okay.
Commencing push.
Oh, God, Becca. Bloody hell. That's not good. Well, it is good that she's all right, but... I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that name. JJ on TikTok. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, mate. Oh, God, Becca. Right, I think we'll complete the pushback.
For flight 11 is on a format.
Actually, no, it's fine. We can do it. So, right, ignition start. Let's start number 2, because we can do that all... Is it saying it's not idle? Even though it is idle. There we go. Alright, that'll do. It's going to mess up GSX and they'll keep walking and stuff, but for the most part it should be alright. Alright. We'll see if that works. Hopefully it doesn't mess up. Danny as well, thanks for the follow on TikTok. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Did I miss any spicy landings? No, mate. We're just going to do the one flight today and we're flight like... If we were going to fly into like the storm today, it's like... there wouldn't really be much of it left. So we've got a stonking crosswind on departure and then we're going to have a beautiful tailwind all the way to Gdansk. So, yeah. Right, parking brake is set. We've got a veil on engine number 2. So, starting engine number 1. There we go. You finally pre-ordered the wind wing. Nice, dude. Come on, let's go say hello. Just landed back from Paphos. Wind was sporty leaving Gatwick this morning. I know. I texted. You guys know Mr. Citation Max. He's in the UK at the moment. He landed into Luton in November 2 Romeo Foxtrot. I was going to see if I could go and say hello to him this weekend, but he's heading away again over the weekend. Yeah, so his first ever time flying over to Europe in November 2 Romeo Foxtrot, and he had like 40 knot gusting winds into Luton. So yeah, so November 2 Romeo Fox is there right now. Yeah. He must have had fun. He did, yeah. He said he's hoping to come back again in February, so I'm hoping to go and see him then if I can. Yeah. Mo's here. Sorry if I've missed you, Mo. Hello, guys. If I have missed any hellos, please forgive me. I'm not deliberately ignoring anybody. It is busy today. There's lots of you. It is busy.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Right, 2 good engine starts. APU bleed off. APU. Oh, somebody's going around. APU master switch. Ground spoilers flaps to 2 today. Trim needs to be up 0.3.
Aberdeen Dice traffic November 282 November on a 10 miles final 1 runway 16 Aberdeen Dice.
And then return predicted wind shear on. Looks like GSX is moving out the way. There we go. Gary's getting blustery and giving us the hand signal, so they're happy. Right, what's our taxi? Aberdeen Dice traffic, Wizz Air 45 Romeo Alpha taxiing via Mike. The Mike 9 holding point full length runway 16, Aberdeen Dice. Okay, right, good.
Aberdeen Dice traffic EC82 Whiskey Kilo following the Wizz Air A321 taxiing to holding point.
God, it's busy today.
Runway 16 via Mike. Aberdeen Dice traffic.
Right, what have I got set for my tiller? I have got that set for my tiller, good, okay, cool. Right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Are there stability fixes? Have a look in the patch notes. No patch.
Aberdeen traffic EC616 entering runway 16.
Good. Did you see our little Eddie, is there like a high... That one of the Scandinavian A350 on the runway, is there like a high quality version of that? Because I want to make it my new desktop background. I saw it on somebody's stream earlier, but I didn't know if it got uploaded anywhere. Oh, you legend. Thank you, mate. I want it as my new desktop background because it looks sick. Hello there! Are you happy to see me today, Windsock? Because you certainly look it. Right, what bloody taxiway am I on? Okay, I'm on Mike. Good, that's fine. Right, let's do a flight control check whilst we're here.
Aberdeen traffic for flight 11, 2000 feet climbing 3000.
Oh, I found a bug. That should be bringing up the flight control page, me doing that. But it's not. When you make a flight control input, it should automatically bring up the flight control page, but I don't know why it's not. Oh, auto brake as well, that would help. Sorry, I'm not doing a very good job here. Right. That's to the right. Company traffic's on their way. Lovely, lovely. Jay Smith? Jay? Is this the right taxiway? Bugger it, it is now. I've got no idea. Jamie on TikTok asks, is this MSFS 2024? Yes, it is. It should say on the category on TikTok. Yes, we're in MSFS 2024. And we're trying out Sim Update 1 Beta, which launched yesterday night. About 10 PM UK time it launched. So unfortunately, just after I finished the stream and I wasn't allowed to tell you about it. So I apologise for that.
2 November on a short final, runway 16.
Hello? Can I click the button, please?
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Roger. Right, can I see any traffic on the TCAS? It's a C700. Is that a Citation? Oh, it's a pink plane. Whee! Right, are we good to line up? We are. Aberdeen Dice traffic behind the landing private jet lining up full length runway 16. Aberdeen Dice. Okay, right, so they're in. We'll stick all the lights on. Packs can go off. Pear, thanks for the follow on TikTok as well. Thank you. Right. Oh my god, look at the sun. Ooh. Right. I'm just going to make sure that obviously there's still an aircraft on the runway, so I'm just going to make sure they're good to go before we depart and everything. And I need to pause the alerts and stuff as well. And do a takeoff config check. And set up a nice view for departure. So takeoff config check, that's normal, good. That's all looking fine. Let's pause the alerts for the takeoff. Set ourselves up with a nice view for the takeoff.
Everybody, good traffic easy, texting Mike, holding point, Mike 9 for runway 16, everybody traffic.
November 282 November, you seem to be static on the runway. Are you vacating? Ah, there we go.
Roger, November 282 November is currently vacating from the runway, and be prepared for some heavy wind shear, so I have to roll out. I have to use the complete runway. Aberdeen dice traffic.
No worries, yet we see you now vacated. I couldn't see you, you were a speck in the distance to me. On that was a 4-5 Romeo Alpha, full length departing runway 16 to the southwest. No, southeast. Aberdeen dice. Right, okay, let's go, let's fly.
Easy 82 Whiskey Kilo behind the departing with a rate 321, line up and wait runway.
Love this communication. Who needs ATC? Hello, Chrono! Where is your click spot? Thank you. Right, let's fly. Right, here we go. Wish me luck. This could get interesting. Stable. Release the parking brake. Shh, nobody saw anything. Right. Mantoga, there we go, that's what I want. Mantoga, SRS runway, auto thrust is blue. Amazing takeoff roll, I'm such a professional. 100 knots, stable. Wind straight down the runway at the moment, but I'm putting in a lot of left rudder. Rotate. Push the nose, there we go. Oh my god. Positive rate gear up, positive climb gear up even, nav. Oh, look at the view! I need to watch out for the wind here. God, we've got 60 knots already. Thrust, climb, climb. The sounds. Right, open climb heading. And let's go and give us a direct to rivet. Nav, pack 1 can go on. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Alright, pack 2. Lovely. Right, are we going to start accelerating? We've got an 81 knot. Holy shit, chat. Our ground speed is already 237 knots. And we're 170 indicated. That's absurd. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like that. We were through like 800 feet and had a 60 knot crosswind. Flaps 1. Oh. What a view. Look at that. Wow. Look at the sun ahead as well. Stunning. I do have photogrammetry on Aruzi. Yes, I do indeed, yeah. Okay, speed's coming out. Flap 0. Have you noticed clearer ground textures? Yeah. I've seen a lot of people reporting much better ground textures. There was something in the patch notes about it, but yeah, it's really good to see.
Correction 370 average. averaging traffic.
Okay, so 350 is what we're going for, and we can set standard. Are you ready for the altitude jump? So we're going to go 5,300 to 6,700. Oh my god. So there's about a 1,300 foot difference in between local QNH and standard. That's absolutely absurd. Right, thrust climb, open climb nav. Flight level 350 is in blue. Packs are on. Flaps are up. Landing gear is up. Ground spoilers are disarmed. And we're clearing ourselves all the way to cruise. There we go. We are on our way. Oh, I'm sorry. I love the visuals in MSFS 2020, but I think the visuals in 2024 absolutely night and day for me, if I'm honest. Hey, GT, thank you for 43 months. Thank you very much indeed. That was good timing, actually, because I just unpaused the alerts. Perfect timing, mate. Thank you for your tier 1 sub. Yeah. Stay safe, mate. Stay safe. I mean, I feel like we're on the tail end of it now. We've just departed out of Aberdeen, as you can see, and we're on the tail end of it. But, I mean, through 800 feet airborne, we had about 60 knot crosswind, so it's wild. Thank you, buddy. I really appreciate that. Stay safe. Hope you're well. Inferno Gaming as well. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, thank you. You need a fast internet speed for photogrammetry. Not necessarily, because there's a system in both MSFS 2020 and 2024 called the rolling cache. Or you can do local caches where you can kind of like, I guess, temporarily or like installs areas onto your PC, into your hard drive space, and that will help if you've not got the best internet. Yeah. Engine mode selector, thank you. When did I not put that back to norm? Oh, maybe that's why things earlier on didn't go, because I didn't put the engine mode selector back to norm. Thank you. Like when I was doing the flight control check and it wasn't coming up. Maybe it's because I didn't have the engine start switch back to norm. It was in ignition start. It was probably something like that, wasn't it? Right, good. I'm going to get the music playing. Don't forget, if you are a subscriber on Twitch, you can do song requests. Holy moly, it's bumpy. So if you want to get a song request in on Twitch, you can do. Yeah, thank you for the point out on the engine mode selector there. Liam's here as well. Hello, good to see you. Does Phoenix have the 321 Neo or just the 321, mate? Yeah, just the 321. Just the 321. On MSFS 24, you can't disable the rolling cache. I think the default size is like only 16 gigabyte though, isn't it? And you can move the location of that. So it's not much. And if you think about it, like the default install size of like MSFS 2020 is well over 100 gigabytes. Whilst including rolling cache and the default size of 2024, I think it's what, about 30, if that? So yeah. If you were building a new PC, would you go for 32 gigabyte or 64? I go AMD 9800X 3D, 64 gigabyte RAM, and RTX 5090. Yeah. Right, I don't think I'm going to be taking the seatbelt signs out just at the moment. I don't know if you folks agree, but it's a little bit bumpy. Look at it. Holy moly. Oh my god. We've got to watch it because the autopilot could disconnect with the G load if we're not careful. Is Realtor running? No, I don't think it... No, it's not. So we're just on default MSFS turbulence. Song request is turned off. Oh. Oh, it's logged itself out again. Alright, give me a moment. I'll get it back online. Sorry. Stupid thing. It's done that thing where it logs itself out again. Yeah, the seatbelts are on. Seatbelt signs are on. Look at it. We're getting thrown around all over the shop. Right, 2 secs. What do you mean it doesn't match? Right, I'm just going to try and log into the music bot again so we can get song requests working. Average Wizz Air flight, is it? Come on, Twitch. Here we go. Yep. I wasn't even in the flight deck and that got me for... I hate you! Miranda! I wasn't even in the freaking flight deck and I thought that was the G-load going off. Well done. Well played. Thank you very much for the 200 autopilot disconnect cheer. Nice one. Nice one. Would you also like to use this account as the chatbot too? No, I don't. Right, let me make sure it's actually working.
Stalled.
Is it working now?
Stalled.
Now you're trying to do it. Now you're doing it too quick and really trying to catch me out. JW, thank you for the 250-bit cheer. If we weren't at about 290 knots indicated right now and 440 knots, well, I guess ground speed doesn't impact it. It might have got me. Let me see if I can. I'll tell you what. I'll restart. Let me restart the software. Let me restart it, mate. Thank you for the cheer. Thank you both for the cheers. You trolls. The trolls. Look at the tailwind. Well, that was a very spicy departure, chat. I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, that was an interesting one. Do you know what? Where is it? Wow. That does so much to help. Oh my god, the music bot is... Whoa, the music bot has had a moment. That sun visor does absolutely sod... Oh, that looks nice though, doesn't it? That looks quite... I mean, that lighting, it looks overexposed, but it looks quite cool. I think we're just going to get blinded. There we go. Right, it looks like it's working now. You might need to just give it a second, but the music bot should work now, hopefully. Chat, I'm having a cup of tea and I'm overheating. Let me just go and record some OnlyFans for a second. Woo! Getting hot in here. There we go. Right, hoodie's off. OnlyFans recorded. How much is my OnlyFans? God, even I don't know. Oh, dearie me. Right, have we all got safely out? I see 2 other EasyJet aircraft behind us. I see Parser and I see Blitz. Was there somebody else flying with us as well? Sly, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you very much. Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you, mate. I reckon Ollie would be the first OnlyFans subscriber. Yeah, correct. He'd probably be a quicker OnlyFans subscriber than Becca. Yeah. Probably so. Josh, hello, how you doing? Doing some more iFly flights. Nice. Chat, has anybody who's been able to get the PMDG working in Sim Update 1 Beta tried the iFly yet? I wonder. Has anybody given it a go? I feel like I've missed loads of messages. Has Dan Cram's message come through on YouTube? Oh no, it has come through. We're good. Hey, Dendarian gifting us up to Sly. 2 seconds. I'll catch up with messages. I see Dan Cram's message on YouTube. I'll catch up with that one in just a second. Let me grab this sub. Dendarian, thank you very much, mate. Gifting us up to Sly. There we go. What an absolute legend, dude. I really appreciate that, folks. You've been crazy. We've had like 7 gifted subs today. That's. For me, that's really, really, really good. So thank you very much. I appreciate all the support. And I hope those who've been getting gifted subs appreciate it as well. So thank you. Thank you, Dendarian. Appreciate you, buddy. Dankram on YouTube says, I thought there was an error in the flight. Yeah, this is it. This is a really cool route, this one. Yeah, Aberdeen Airport code is EGPD. And Gdansk airport code is EPGD. But this is a real world flight. This is a real world flight. God, look at that view. Holy moly. Vaughn over on the YouTube as well says, yo, how you doing, Vaughn? Good to see you. Hello, mate. Hello, hello. I have deleted your camera views for the Phoenix. Oh. We probably just need to redo them, I think. Rutra's here as well. Good evening, Rutra. Hello, how you doing? Can we stand up from our seats yet? Yeah, I think so.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign, which means you're free to roam around the cabin at your leisure. However, we would advise to keep your seatbelt fastened if you are going to remain seated. We'll shortly be coming around with a selection of Wizz Air specialty items such as cardboard chicken nuggets, ham and cheese toasties, and too much alcohol to consume possibly on a 1 hour and 30-minute flight. Thank you.
Right, there we go. Plebs happy. Brilliant. We can enjoy the tailwind. Hey, Murph! Murphy, did you need to, have you needed to, hunker down today, or have you been alright? Thank you very much indeed. I heard this mention of snacks. Murphy is here because he heard ham and cheese toasty. Is that what it is? I see. I see what it is. Oh, and Sly then gifting a sub, paying it forward. Holy moly. Merv, thank you very much, mate. 37 months. Chat, if for whatever silly reason you don't already follow Two-Tone Murphy on Twitch, please do. He's a much better content creator than I am. He's well worth a follow. Please go and drop him a follow. Love you, Merv. Thank you, mate. I appreciate you, buddy. Sly, I love you as well. Thank you very, very, very much indeed. Paying it forward. That is what I absolutely love about the Flight Sim community. Dendarian gifts a sub to Sly, and then Sly pays it forward with a gifted sub to Don El Muerto. Thank you very much. I raise my cup of tea to you. Thank you, mate. Crazy weather here today. 80 knot gust. Yeah, mate. I was looking at the TAF for like Shannon and those kind of areas last night, and I was like, oh my god. I'm glad you're safe though, mate. It seems like the worst of it's really past now, so yeah, hopefully we're good. Gianni's here on the YouTube. Ed Weiss is here, another regular viewer on TikTok. Good to see you. Hello. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for passing the good deed, Sly. Martin, good evening. How are you today? Welcome. Will the Ryzen 7800 X3D be good for MSFS? Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, Ryzen, the X3D line of CPUs are incredible in MSFS. So, yeah, 7800 X3D is awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's kind of like one of the best ones at the moment, isn't it? You need to go up your OnlyFans contribution. I love it. I always make that joke with whenever it gets too hot in the studio and I need to take the hoodie off or something. Yeah. Always a fun one. Always a fun one. Right. What did we say? Flight time was about 1 hour and 35 minutes, didn't we? So what's it going to be now? About 1 hour and 20 minutes from now? So that's going to be about 2030. Is that correct? It's saying 20. Well, I don't even know. Is that right? Am I right with that? I'm going to put that in and hopefully it is. Chat, oh my god, wait, are you ready for the tailwind? Look at our ground speed. I'll make it central so that TikTok can see it as well. Ah! Look at our ground speed increase as we turn over rivet. We're not even at cruise yet. Look at the tailwind. Who cares about flying into the crazy storm windy places when you can just make use of Mother Nature and, yeah. I looked at both flight times today. So to do the flight from Aberdeen to Gdansk, flight time 1 hour and 35 minutes. If we were going to go the opposite way and do Gdansk to Aberdeen, 2 hours 20. 2 hours 20. So it's ridiculous what the winds are doing today. There you go. Look at that. 539 knots. Love it. Your ground speed was 90 when you landed at Edinburgh. Oh my god. When I was, let me find it. When I was logging onto VATSIM before I went live today, I loaded up VATSpy and I had a look at the, why has it done that? I had a look at the traffic on VATSIM. This was without ATC. This is why we did Aberdeen. Granted, there was ground and tower, but there was no approach controller or anything. This was Edinburgh just before I went live at 6 p.m. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on final, not with the best spacing for most of them. And then more turning basin on some sort of a weird downwind as well. And there were more around the area as well. So, yeah, that's why I chose Aberdeen today. I thought it'd be a little less crazy. But it was nice. There was a nice amount of traffic there because we had some arrivals and departures as well. So, yeah. Yeah, that was all on final approach. That was all on final approach for Edinburgh. So, yeah, pretty wild. Gianni, hello on the YouTube. Good to see you. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you, mate. Hello, hello. Right, I didn't even put an ETA in. I mean, we'll say about 2030. It might change from that, but that's what we'll go. Oh, no. But yeah, so hopefully all went well. How many of you folks have been flying in the storm today? Have any of you actually done any flying in it? I'm glad we kind of got to experience it with our departure. I figured, I mean, I saw Vatsim earlier when Jamie and Ian were flying to Edinburgh and Glasgow, and Vatsim just looked like an absolute cluster. It looked insane. Yeah. Are the aircraft lights visible during the daytime? I think so. Well, I can see the strobe lights flashing there and stuff. I avoided the UK. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea, to be honest with you, mate. I think that's probably a good idea. They were doing like 30-mile... Were they not... 30-mile finals? Were they not just holding people? Surely they were just holding people. Oh, good. Nice, Becca. Very good. Landed in Heathrow this morning at about 11 from LAX, and your ground speed on final was 100 knots. That's just crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. What the hell is this? Bells of Notre Dame, but goes metal. Interesting. You're doing FedEx one from Stansted. Nice. Check last message. That answered your question. Sorry, Cans. Where is it? I don't know if I've missed it. I might have missed it. Can you pop it in again? Sorry, mate. I'm an idiot. I'm a terrible human. Why can't I see it? And then I need to talk about sub badges again, because there's going to be some people who are confused at what the sub badges are at the moment. Your boss was meant to be flying from Eddie to Cologne today, but his flight was cancelled. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Silvermane, hello. How you doing? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Quite warm in the cabin. It's hot in the cockpit as well. I might turn it all down. Good evening, Flown by Loaf. Hello, my friend. How are you? Good to see you. Right. Okay. So yeah, it's saying top of descent is in just under an hour, about 55 minutes. So that's perfect. iFly will only work if started on the runway. Right. You must put the work files from the app data packages folder into the normal community folder. See, now this is what I'm wondering if this is the case with people trying to get the PMDG to work. Whether if they put stuff in the work folder, whether it would also work for them in SU1. But it's very interesting, isn't it? I wonder if there's a way where people could, like, trick the PMDG installers to install it for 2024. But I don't think you'd be able to do that. Yeah, not too bad, Flown by Life. Not too bad at all. Hope you're well, mate. Sent a screenshot in the chat of what Vatsim radar looked like earlier today. Oh, did you pop it in here? Oh, yeah, I got it. I got it. Oh my god. 16 departures with all of that going on. Yeah, no thanks. No, I like Vatsim busy, but that's crazy. Just make a symbolic link and then it's trinked. Yeah, but if you do a symbolic link, will it like do it for like multiple... Because PMDG, yes, it installs into your community folder, but it has files elsewhere, like in your C drive and stuff. Yeah. Should I book Les Mis in London in 2 weeks? Yeah, it's very good, Cam. I was an old school Les Mis fan. I love the old production. And then me and Becca went to go and see the new production. And I think it's better. Yeah, it's very good. I wasn't like... I'd like a bit of a stronger cast, I guess. But they were still very good. Yeah. It's very good though, Cam. Very good. Good afternoon, Storm Chaser. Hello. Happy Friday. It's the weekend. What's everybody planning to do for the weekend? It's my birthday on Sunday. This is my last stream as a 30-year-old. I'm 31 on Sunday, which is crazy. My plans for this weekend, sleep, drink coffee, eat food, drink coffee, sleep, maybe have a little bit of cake. Yeah, is that all right? Yeah, that's it. Wrinkles are starting to show. No, you can tell with the hairline. That's the real indicator. That's the real indicator. Thank you for the happy birthdays. Thank you. Of course you are, Cam. Of course you are. That doesn't surprise me. Happy birthday in advance, Gramps. That's very kind. Thank you. Age is just a state of mind. Mama Chewy's #1 piece of advice to me has been never grow up. So I certainly don't plan to. Gonna watch a day of college hockey tomorrow. Nice. Turn 26 in a week and your hair like years ago, isn't it? You know the pains. Catching up on lectures. The study grind. The study grind. I need to find... So, yeah, my plans this weekend, like, me and Becca don't really have much planned tomorrow. We've got a few bits and bobs. Sunday, we're going to have a meal here. Becca's found this, like, really nice, like, chicken and pasta and halloumi cheese, kind of like a recipe thing, which looked quite nice. So we're going to have that as, like, a bit of a birthday meal. I've got no idea if her and Mama Chewy have got anything else planned for the birthday, but, all I want to do is to go and find have a really, you know me and my coffee, is have a really nice, like a bougie coffee somewhere. But I don't know where. And then, yeah, maybe a little bit of cake as well. Got to have a bit of cake on your birthday, don't you? And hopefully sleep. Hopefully sleep as well. I just noticed that the arrival airport is an anagram of the departure airport. That wasn't planned, was it? This is a real world route. And when I chose it for that reason, because I knew it was. I've always wanted to do this route, but I've never done it. It's one of those, like, I always wanted to do Oslo Gardermoen to Leeds Bradford, because it's ENGM to EGNM. But I've never done Aberdeen to Gdansk before, EGPD to EPGD. So today was a perfect opportunity to with the Storm. Oh, Cam, thank you. Thank you very much, mate. Why does it sound so depressed? Yeah, Becca, that sounds like a lovely idea. I wish text-to-speech... I wish text-to-speech didn't sound like it wanted to give up and curl up in a ball and cry itself to sleep. Because that's what it sounds like. Cam, thank you for the 100-bit cheer. I'm sure if you were the one actually saying that, you'd say it with a little bit more gusto than text-to-speech. But thank you, mate. That's very kind. Thank you. Yeah, so maybe we can do that, Becca. We can do a bit of cake baking on the Saturday and then bring some of that over on Sunday. Yeah. And a lot more scouts, that's it. Yeah, that's it. The Ryan SM38 on flying into Glasgow IRL right now is a ground speed of 101 knots. It's just crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. I used to have a friend who was talking about the whole, like, Oslo and Leeds thing. I used to have a friend who was based out of Leeds Bradford. And he used to say, you know, like when he would visit certain countries, whenever he would get IFR clearance, they would clear him to Oslo Gardermoen. Because the air traffic controller just didn't register the G and the N being the other way round. So they just would always clear him to Oslo Gardermoen, not Leeds. Without meaning to. Oh, we have a contact me. 136485. Let's see if they've got CPDLC. Oh. 136485.
170. Descend 3000.
Right, 170, descend 3000, Scandinavia, 998.
Right, who is this? It's Copenhagen, right? Copenhagen, good evening. Wizz Air 45 Romeo Alpha, flight level 350 inbound Petal with CPDLC.
Was there 45 Romeo Alpha accompanying control? Hello, squawk 2204.
Should be squawking now for you 2204. Wizz Air 45 Romeo Alpha.
Was there 45 Romeo Alpha? Thanks, identified.
Lovely. Right, have they got CPDLC? CPDLC available on EKDK. Let's go and see if we can get them. So ATC com
Copenhagen Control, easy 08
connection
inbound to Cali,
notification
Easy 08 accompanying control. Hello.
Notify. Right, let's go and notify them. See if they pick us up. See if they pick us up. Oh, chat, we're gonna get another bit of tailwind as well over Petil. Look at the variation on the track. We've got like a heading of 11 what is it? Yeah, like 113, 114, but it's like 90 there. Crazy, isn't it?
350 CPDLC.
You turn 18 in April. Don't know if I'm excited or scared to graduate high school, mate. You should absolutely be excited. Should absolutely be excited.
115, and we missed that last number, 67 Papa.
First, Scandinavian 9er 83 on present head.
I do love the. I think I won't lie to you. I think the A321 Sharklets with IAEs is actually my favourite. Like, I get loads of questions like, "Oh, what's your favourite?" Like A319, A320, A321. I think if I had to pick of like all the variants like this. Yeah, I think A321 IAE Sharklets. I don't know. There's something about it. It just looks. Yeah, looks nice. Build your own Airbus, yeah. It's not build a bear, it's build an Airbus. Build a bus. Right, let's see. Has he got my CPDLC? Nothing yet. I love the 321 Sharklets, but it floats so much. Don't flare then. Don't flare too much. No, it's easier said than done with things like that. A319 for me. I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know. You guys know me. Like, if I had to pick, I'm more of a fan of the heavy haulers. Ah, log on accepted. There we go. Good.
And confirm.
Right, good. So we'll turn down the sound of ATC a bit. Keep an eye out on that. And there we are. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'll leave that on ATC com actually, I think. There we go. Right, we'll leave that on there. Perfect. Cool. So when we get overhead Petil, we might make another left-hand turn, depending on what the winds are going to do. We have a look on here. Let's have a look. Maybe not. Not really. A little bit. We've only been airborne 30 minutes. God. To be fair, actually, if you put the Neos on the 321 as well, like with the Sharkies, yeah, I like that as well. I like that. Very nice. I flare it at 20 and it still goes halfway down the runway. But... oh, I don't know. I just get so... I hear so much about, like, flare logic in the Phoenix. Oh, I watched Jamie's landing into Eddie... Was it Eddie earlier or Glasgow? Where did he go? And he just lost all authority on the elevators and couldn't flare. But I think Phoenix are doing... they're adjusting the flare logic, aren't they? Yeah. B-Pilot, hey, thanks very much for the follow on TikTok. Thank you very much. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. Hope you are well. Glasgow, Jamie was doing earlier. Yeah, I thought it was. MG just opened the stream and thought maybe that's weird. He's just doing circuits. Ha ha ha. There we go. I love how many people got caught out with that one today. I wonder if Wizz Air literally decided to do this route because of the IKOs. Oh, look at that view. That's a screenshot. Just tried landing into EGPH in the RJ. Oh my god. Felt like landing a helicopter. It's crazy, isn't it? Do you know if Phoenix is doing the Neos? Don't think they said anything on that. I'm not involved with like the whole testing thing with Phoenix anymore, so I've got no idea. Oh my god, look at the tailwind. Yes! And we're only at Mach 0.775. We've got a cost index of 6. If we were at like 0.8, god. Love it. Imagine a Phoenix A340. Well, the thing is that the thing that's kind of admittedly tricky for Phoenix is that obviously, you know, like a lot of the base sim that they developed for this aircraft was built off of the Pro Sim, right? So as much as there is a lot of custom stuff that Phoenix have done to get it into the sim, and I'm not trying to take away from that, you know, like the Phoenix kind of started as the core base of the Pro Sim A320. So if they were then going to go and do an A340 or something like that, it would be like, well, would they have to base that code off of the Pro Sim A320 still and heavily modify that? Or would they have to do it from scratch? Or, you know, what would they do? So I don't know. I really don't know. Pro Sim is a payware Airbus A320 that lots of like people use for home cockpit A320 setups. So it's kind of like a commercially available, but lots of people in the public buy it if they're doing like a home cockpit setup for the 320. When's landing? Ollie says on TikTok. Landing should be in about an hour. Yeah, if we're on schedule, about 1 hour. We're making very good progress with the winds that we've got today. Oh, I just got disconnected from VATSIM. That was weird. Alright, I'm online now. I just randomly got disconnected from VATSIM. Yeah. Sam, thanks for the follow on TikTok. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. Wasn't Horgy doing a 330? He still is. He still is. Is there an aircraft 1,000 feet above us? There is. Can't see them. Can we see them? Ah, yeah, I just saw them. There they are. That is NSZ 3502, Copenhagen to Eddie. That's cool. Look at that. Is that Red Nose NSZ? Whee! How is the update? Yeah, the update's got some good things for me. Like, my load-in times were phenomenal. Seeing lots of reports from people that the ground textures are better. And I can now finally fly with live weather whilst also not flying at live time. So we're doing like an early morning flight, but I'm on live weather as of this evening. So that's awesome. Did you buy the A321? So because I helped Phoenix and was an alpha and beta tester for them, I didn't pay for the 320 or the 321 or the 319. Good friends with some of the developers. What was for Friday tea? We were going to have like spaghetti bolognese or something, but because I've been feeling a bit bleh today, I just wanted something a little bit plain. So we just had fish and chips, like just we had some fish in the freezer. So it was quite an easy dinner today, just a chill one, nothing much. But I feel all right now. I don't know why I felt so ill earlier. I blame it on a lack of coffee. Yeah, as soon as I had a coffee, I started to feel a bit better. You really want some chicken nuggets? I love it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else we're gonna have for food this weekend. I should be a good boy with my diet, but I don't think you're allowed to be. You've got to let yourself go at least on your birthday, I guess. Even if just for a bit of cake. Yeah. An unhealthy obsession with pasta. I mean, there are worse things in life to have an unhealthy obsession with. If that's all you've got an unhealthy obsession with, then you're doing pretty good, I'd say. You've only eaten out 2 times this month so far. Nice. I don't remember the last time I had a takeaway. God, when was it? I don't remember. I don't know, actually. A while ago. I do need to do better with my diet, though. I really do. Oh, what the fuck? What the hell? Things aren't going well. Set green dot speed. Cruise above max flight level. What? Recommended max 379, optimal 36. We're at 3.5. Okay, I think that was just a Phoenix bug. Well, that was interesting. Okay, it looks to have fixed itself now. I didn't touch anything there. Yeah, it's not put us in descent. We're still in cruise because I've still got a top of descent and things there. Okay, right, we're fine. Good. That was weird. How's the flight going so far? All going fine until that very moment then. All going fine until that very moment just then. All good. Looks like Qatar is sending a 777 to Eddie tomorrow morning. I think it'll be all right now, like tomorrow morning, won't it? Will most of the bad weather have passed? I think even almost now it's a lot better, isn't it? Could that have been hardware induced? I mean, I don't know. I thought I was on I don't know. I thought I was on an outside view, so it shouldn't have done. I'm not too sure. It looked like the thrust levers went back to idle. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I have stuff like that when your hardware briefly disconnects. Could have been. Could have been, I guess. My joystick is still connected. And my rudder pedals are. Just see by that. Yeah, no, I think we're good. It just had a moment. It had a senior moment, that's all. It had a senior moment. I love the look of this livery. So this was Wizz Air's 100th Airbus. I really like the look of it. I just found it on flightsim.to and I was like, ooh, yes, please. I've never really been too big of a fan of the Wizz Air livery, but yeah, I picked this one and was like, I'm in for that. That looks awesome. If you get a hardware disconnect in the INI aircraft, it powers off both engines. Oh, really? Ooh. I've not seen that one. Yeah. They cancelled the flight this morning, so probably busy since... Oh, I see. I got you, John, too. I've got a friend who flies the 787-8 now, and he says it's absolutely awful as an aircraft. Apparently the 787-9 and everything is lovely, but the 787-8 is awful. Because it's an absolute pain in the ass when it comes to brake temperatures and everything. Like, it's not uncommon in certain regions for, like, you have to leave the gear down after takeoff because the temperatures on the brakes get too high so quickly with the Dash 8 version. When the TCA quadrant reconnects, I think it briefly sets the engine masters to... Oh, okay, Fatboy, okay. What plane is this? It says at the top, Martin. Oh, what? Do you mean the one that I'm discussing? Yeah, so I've got a friend who flies the 787 in real life. And he says he loves the 789, but the 788 he hates. Apparently it's an absolute ball ache when it comes to brake temperatures. Even on taxi, like just, you know, normal day. Nothing like where it's really hot outside. You're like always on the cusp of overheating the brakes. Oh, yes, chat. Look what Eddie sent me. Are you ready? Brace yourselves. You ready for this? That is my new desktop background if I've ever seen it. Oh, I can't want it now! I'm like a child at Christmas. I told you, chat. I hope you realise I'm literally not going to be flying anything else for like a month. I hope you realise that. Like, we talk about my Volanta review yesterday and how much variety I have with all the different aircraft and things that I stream. Sorry, that's going out the window with this. Because, yeah, your boy's going to be flying this every day. Without a shadow of a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt. Chewie acting like he doesn't have beta access. I'll show you my MSFS community folder and my airplane library. I swear to you on my life, I do not have the aircraft. Yeah, I don't have it. Hey, Fioiber! Sorry. I sincerely apologise to those of you who weren't prepared for that one. I did give you a warning, though. No, right. Yeah, I showed my community folder earlier. So this is my MSFS 2024 community folder. The only I build stuff that's in here is the A300. There's nothing else in there. And then my MSFS 2024. The only I build stuff in there. Well, there's no I build stuff in there at the moment. Oh, the A300's there. Yeah, no, I swear to you, I do not have the A350, chat. I really don't. I mean, if I did, I wouldn't be allowed to tell you that I didn't. Sorry, I wouldn't be allowed to tell you that I had it if I did have it. However, if I then did have it, I wouldn't be making such an effort to tell you that I don't have it, if that makes sense. I'd just avoid it entirely. So, yeah. I saw this route on Flight Radar 24 today, Port Louis to Geneva. Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. My life will be bliss when the A350 is finally released and I don't get asked 350 times a day. Yep. I know it, mate. I know it. I remember going through it with, like, the Phoenix and stuff. Yeah, I remember it all. Where did you get that picture? Eddie, who's in the chat, one of the I Build staff, sent it to me. Just sent it. I think they posted it on their socials as well. So, yeah. Quick, do a Kenko and fake a folder and get the whole community screaming. I'm not... The less said about that one, the better. The less said about that decision, the better. Yeah. I think ground textures might be broken in SU1 beta. We are... Well, so far, I've seen quite a lot of comments from people to say they're better. People saying that ground textures are better in SU1 beta. Unfortunately, I can't have a look at the moment because there's a load of cloud. Freak Simmers here on TikTok. Hello, good to see you. Welcome. Leo on TikTok asks, will Boeing release a new model of plane? I don't know, mate. I don't work for Boeing. You'll have to ask them, mate. I've got no idea. Can I see the passenger window seat? Yeah, I'll go back inside the cabin in just a moment, mate. Yeah. Phoenix is so good it sets a high bar. I hope the INI 350 is good. I have absolutely no doubt that it will be on par. In fact, it could even well exceed it. Yeah. Is this the Phoenix? Yeah, this is the Phoenix. Yes, correct, mate. Yeah. What AirAx cycle do I have? 2501. I can't get the Phoenix to work with the current cycle. No, I'm definitely on 2501. Where is it? Is it in... Oh, no, I'm not. Apparently I'm not, even though I did update it. I did update it in the Navigraph hub, but apparently I'm not on the active nav database. I went through all of my nav data stuff yesterday. The base sims have been updated as well. Did you update it for 2020 like Jamie? I don't know. Probably. I mean, that just says MSFS 2020-2024 outside simulator. So it says it's installed there. Unfortunately, there's nothing in the beta that says about the... Yeah, that's not in this beta update, Mitch. But, you know, well, there's a... You know, I'm hoping that it'll be in a subsequent Sim Update 1 beta build. I think that was what was the case on the feedback snapshot, right? I'd need to double check it. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I've got it. I've installed it there, but... So this is just update, like, I already did this, but there must have been a further revision. So, because I went through this yesterday and updated them. So why it's not actually done it, I've got no clue. I have not got a clue. Right, somebody wanted a cabin view, didn't they? Let's go to a cabin view for a bit. What's the better cabin view, actually? We'll do that one for a minute. It's better for TikTok. How's the flying, Chewy? Windy is Yaku, but we got a stonking tailwind. Performance seems a lot better on Sim Update 1. Nice, that's good to hear. I just hope the INI A350 is good on performance, as I find the A300 is quite heavy, especially on VRAM when it first released. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure INI builds will go through, you know, every bit of care that they possibly can to make sure that, you know, the single most anticipated aircraft release in our community at the moment is as optimized as it possibly can be. You've got to remember that, you know, like, so one thing that's really important to remember with beta testing and testing and stuff like that is that even though, like, initially you might find something to be heavy on performance and you're like, why is it so heavy on performance? Why haven't the testers done it? One thing that is amazing about a public release with an aircraft and things is that you get a much wider scope of people using your product. You know, if you think about the comparison between how many, I don't know how many testers INI builds have got and how many people have got access to the aircraft, but regardless of the number, it's going to be a very limited number compared to all the people who are going to be getting the aircraft. And so then if people do get it and they find that on their system, which might not match the same spec as some of the testers' specs, you know, feeding that back only gets better. And you see it with, like, their scenery releases, right? You know, you see that INI builds do quite a lot of work to optimize their sceneries and stuff as well, even post-release. And I imagine a lot of that is probably based off of feedback from the community and people who have got different setups reporting that they're having trouble with performance in specific areas. And I think one thing that we've really got to get into mind, chat, and that's going to be really important to remember, is that the INI A350 obviously has been built, you know, primarily it was originally designed to just come out in MSFS 2024. It wasn't coming out in MSFS 2020. So the fact that we've got it in 2020 is absolutely phenomenal, but I don't know if it will perform the same in 2020 as it does in 2024. I've not got any, you know, like, I've not got the aircraft yet, so I don't know, but I would predict that it's probably going to, like, be preferable and you'll get better performance flying it in 2024. So if you don't get great performance with it in 2020, it might be worth loading into 2024 and seeing if you get much better performance. So don't get downhearted if you don't get great performance with it in 2020, because it might just be, 2024 is the better option for it. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm looking forward to it. You guys know, I can't wait. I can't wait. Being a beta tester for various devs over the 5 years, I can 100% agree with that statement. As things evolve, they will improve. Yeah, that's it. You can do all the testing in the world, but it's when you release it to the public and it goes out to thousands more people's computers with different hardware setups, with different add-on combinations, with different sim settings. You just get such a huge, great depth of information back. That's when you can really start to make some improvements to some things. So, yeah. And he says, I'm happy we are offering a native 24 version and native 2020 version under the same purchase. Yeah, I think it's a huge W for the community. Whatever, we don't know the pricing yet, but whatever the pricing will be, keep in mind that we're going to be getting a 900 and a 1000. So we're getting 2 variants, and we're going to be getting a 2020 and a 2024 version. So I've got no idea what the pricing is going to be, as I say, or anything, but whatever the price may be, I'm sure it will be worth it, especially considering those factors of the versions that we're getting and the variation between the 2 sims as well. So, yeah. Aruzi says, I'm still trying to get to grips with MSFS 2024. You're installing the add-ons. Add-ons for me, I've not changed any of my add-ons set up for 2024. Most of them have been exactly the same. So, yeah. Hopefully 100. I'd be surprised, because I'd be surprised if it was something like $100 US. I don't ever see I builds charging that much. I don't know, I could be wrong. They could charge that much, and I'd still happily pay $100 for it, quite frankly. But I think that starts to put it out of reach of a lot of people, doesn't it? So I think that's probably, I would like to think that that's really out the question on the higher echelons of pricing schemes, but we don't know. Well, all right, let's turn it over to you, chat. Oh, there we go. Eddie can confirm it'll be below $100. Well, there we go. Right, so chat, $0 to $99. If you, here we go, Eddie. This will be some good user feedback for you. Sentiment points. Right. If you were going to set a price for the INI A350, bearing in mind its complexity, bearing in mind it's the 900 and the 1000, and it's 2020 and 2024, what price would you think is a fair price for it? Let's do it in US dollars. Let's do it in US. Now, what's the conversion rate? So let's try and give ourselves a bit of clarity. So if we say, hey, we got a sub. It's Aries. Hello, mate. 2 seconds. Thank you very much. 2 seconds, mate. Where's the prime? There we go. Thank you, mate. Thank you, mate. How you doing, buddy? Hello. 4 months. Shit. I appreciate you, buddy. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. So, right. So let's have a look. So what's, say, 90... Right. So 90 US... Now, we've not got, VAT included. $90 is about 72 Great British pounds. What have we got so far? What are people saying? A lot of people are saying about, well, what's £60 in US dollars? About $75. 85, £60, $79, 60, 70, 60, $65. 70 is a nice number. Here you go, Eddie. You've got a brilliant report back to if you ever need it for what the community thinks a good price. Yeah, I think we're all kind of that similar mindset, aren't we? Do you know what's lovely, chat? It's lovely that we are able and we are in a community now where we are not talking about having to pay triple figure prices for add-ons anymore. Now, I'm not saying we always had to, but, I'm used to the days of, P3D and things like that, where you would, be chucking in, considerable sums of money well over the base price of the sim to have a third-party product. For me personally, when I look at like third-party products, if the third-party products cost more than the base license of the sim, I start to question it. It doesn't make me go, I'm not going to buy it, but it makes me go, why? Do you know what I mean? I don't know why. That just for me, like on a completely personal level, that's not community manager Chewy. That's not content creator Chewy. That is just Chewy as a flight sim fan. If I'm looking at purchasing something because I want to, you know, have it on the stream, I'm like, that aircraft or that thing, whatever it is more expensive than the base sim. Why? So that's just the way that I look at it. But it's interesting, isn't it? It's what I think one thing that we can take away from all those comments is that it's lovely that just naturally we're all around about the same ballpark. Now, you know, I Builds could choose to charge a completely different price to what we've all said there. They could go over that, they could go below that, or they could go in the middle. But I think one thing that's really nice is that, you know, a lot of those comments were relatively in the same band. You know, there wasn't that much difference between a lot of those prices that you guys were putting in. And I think it's a fair kind of expectation of price. It's kind of in the ballpark of, you know, of where the other add-ons are in the community if you look at some of the other third-party providers. But I mean, quite frankly, Builds could charge $200 and I'd still get it. But that's me. I know not everybody would. In before Eddie sends me an invoice for $200 now. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, Eddie. That's it. Yeah. Well, so we've got a bit of a problem with Phoenix. And I'm not saying that this is a bad problem. It's a good problem. Phoenix are absolutely bloody brilliant. But in my opinion, they lowballed themselves to hell. 50 Great British pounds and then also eating the VAT on top of that for like UK purchasers like they do. That is dirt cheap for what you get out of the Phoenix, especially given like the updates that they've done, the inclusion of the Sharklets, the IAE engines, and then, you know, like not paying that much more really to get the 319 and the 321. In my opinion, they've lowballed themselves to hell, Phoenix. I feel like they could have easily charged greater. But the problem now is that everybody compares pricing levels to Phoenix. Because Phoenix set such a low price, like 50 Great British pounds, whilst also eating the VAT as well, everybody is like, well, I'm just going to compare it to the Phoenix pricing. And I think people have to understand that the Phoenix pricing is like a one-off, holy crap, that is an insanely low deal that they've probably lowballed themselves on. So to directly compare like every third-party developer's product pricing against the Phoenix, I almost feel is a little unfair. And don't get me wrong, it's amazing that we've got a company like Phoenix who have given us an amazing 320 and 319 and 21 at such great price and eaten the VAT and everything. But I hate seeing comments of like, oh, PMDG is scamming us because they charge more than Phoenix. And I'm like, or did you just get a really good deal on the Phoenix when they probably could have charged you a bit better, a bit higher? But yeah, it's always a fascinating one to me, like, you know, analyzing third-party pricing, you know, and of products and stuff. I always find that kind of and then the community like reception of those pricing things. Yeah, it's always an interesting one, isn't it? Yeah. It's always an interesting one. Fly-by-wire A380 definitely should be charged. I disagree. Do you know why I disagree? Because it would change the whole fly-by-wire, because it would add a much bigger pressure than they've already got on that product. Think about the community pressure that fly-by-wire have had on their shoulders for the last X many years to get that A380 out. Now can you imagine it if they were going to put a price tag on top of it and if it wasn't very good or something like that? So, I think it's a change of mindset. Instead of looking at the fly-by-wire as oh, I think they should have charged us all money for that, change the mindset, flip it, and go, oh, actually, maybe I think it's so good that even though they didn't charge me for it, I want to send them a donation as a thanks for their hard work. We've got to stop looking at products like the fly-by-wire as freeware and start looking at it as donationware. That's, you know, so yeah, and it's open source, so it'd be hard to change it on a fundamental level anyway. But yeah. So I think that's kind of like the way that I see it as well. Is that, yeah, you know, if you really want to, the fly-by-wire A380, and lots of people have, and if you want, you just go and install it and it's done. It's there. You don't pay a penny. But I feel like the mind shift of thinking of it more as a donationware, that if you do think like, oh, wow, I feel like I should have been charged for this product, this good, drop them a donation then. You know, they'll certainly appreciate it. Right, chat, we've only got about 100 miles to the top of descent. God, we need to get ready for the arrival. No, you're good, Slight. It's a good conversation to have, mate. It's a good conversation. Right, let's have a look at the weather. Killer Uno, is your autopilot disconnecting? Oh, you... I don't know. Killer, I need a little bit more information on that. Oh, contact ESOS, Sweden, 118405. 118405. Right, sorry, chat. As much as these conversations are amazing, I'm just going to have to concentrate on flying the plane a little bit because we've not got long to go. And I've not done anything for our arrival yet.
9 Yankee Alpha, there you are. Sweden, good evening, radar contact. And Finnair 572, Sweden, good evening, radar contact. Thank you. Echo Sierra 400, Sweden, good evening, radar contact.
Oh.
Echo Sierra 400, Echo Sierra 400, Sweden, good evening, radar contact.
Oh my god, there's loads of people calling up. Right, so the weather at...
Victor Whiskey's requested descent, please.
The weather at Gdansk, 170 degrees 14 knots, cav OK, temperature 3, dew point 1, QNH 1007. So what runway are we landing on? It's going to be a 1-1 approach then, isn't it? So I've got a... Is it Ogdav? Yeah, I've got an Ogdav 5 Romeo. And then, oh, it's an RNP. RNP runway 11 today.
Good evening, this is Easy 82 Whiskey Kilo at level 370 inbound rumor with you.
So let's get that in.
Easy 82 Whiskey Kilo, Sweden, good evening, radar contact.
God, I can't even get in on frequency. Right, we've got an arrival in at least. Sweden, good evening, Wizz Air 45 Romeo Alpha, flight level 350.
2-1.
Fuck. Gabrielle, no, not yet, mate, not yet.
Ryanair 8 Tango Echo, cleared Arcus 1 Sierra, landing runway 21, descent flight level 160.
So 170 degrees at 14, temperature 3, QNH 1007. God, I literally can't even check in on frequency, it's so busy. Minima is 701.
First Ryanair 4011, climb flight level 370.
Oh, I just realised we got an ATC.
And Scandinavian calling before, say, call sign.
RMP approach runway 11, transition level is 80.
Scandinavian 72
We're going to have full ATC chat on this flight. Well, apart from the departure, I guess. Oh my god. I literally can't get in.
3 stations at first blue scan 86 November.
I don't know, Killer Uno, sorry mate.
100 and cleared air nod to Charlie to the left.
Right, sorry chat, just because there's so much going on at once here, I'm going to just carry on. Right, I'm going to go order break medium flat full. I want to make it off at Delta if we can.
Lufthansa 839er, climb flight level 280.
Bam, 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 bam.
400 off cockpit, 10 minutes. Approved. Lufthansa 389er, climb flight level 280.
So this is the arrival we're going to do. Ogdav 5 Romeo. So Ogdav 250 below flight level 110. This is just ridiculous, this frequency. Holy shit. Golf Delta 823-250 at 6,000, and then we got 6,000 at Ugna, all the way round to 5,000. So we're going to have a while there, but I imagine they'll break us off early if we're the first one in. So Golf Delta 803 mandatory 5,000, Uvrik 3,500, and then the final altitude to intercept the descent path is Golf Delta 801. The thing to be aware of here is the glide path angle steep, 3.5. So it's a steep approach, this one. And then landing runway 11, we're going to aim to vacate Delta, if not Charlie. And then go down Alpha, and then we got the stands there.
You are free to leave the frequency. 122.8. Don't call me back. Ryanair 4011. Fly direct PNX.
4011, project.
French Post 7 Romeo Bravo request distance.
Real turb settings I just have at 75 now, Alex. But I'm not using it at the moment in 24.
Scandinavian 2279, we are way too high to continue the arrival route.
757, what about it, mate?
100.
I don't have a second at the moment, Becca, sorry.
As you hear, it's not so easy to manage all the pilots when you need to call people like 4 times. So turn left heading 360.
Turn left heading 360, Scandinavian 2279, I know what the deal is.
Oh, God. The Bluebird? I only know what's public, mate. Sweden, hello. Was there 45 Romeo Alpha, flight level 350, inbound Rummer? Please tell me it's got it.
Was there 45 Romeo Alpha, Sweden, hello, radar contact.
Cool, lovely. Perfect. Woo! God, it's busy. Right, sorry, chat. I've not really briefed the arrival, but we've got an arrival programmed in. We've got full ATC and we've got top of descent in a minute. There we go. That's your briefing complete. Right, let me check these messages. Sorry, everybody. We got so wrapped up in our conversation. Oh my God.
6 November Papa.
Easy 6 November Papa, radar contact.
We got so wrapped up in our conversation that I've left myself with like no time to get ready for the arrival. Tavers, hello mate, and Nighthawks, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate you, bud. Thank you. Welcome. Happy Friday.
Scandinavian 161, contact tower 118605. Bye-bye.
So who's going to be our next frequency? I don't know actually, because there's 2 Warsaw radars on, and then there's an approach on.
You need to maintain flight level 350 until you get a clearance.
Oh my God, ATC is like
then call me
struggling.
And I will give you descent. You cannot start descending on your own. Continue your descent. Flight level 110.
Chat, can we get some I Love Vatsims, please?
I requested descent 3 times. You didn't answer me.
Okay, and that's you know that you would lose your license if in real life. That is not a valid excuse. You cannot start descending. As you hear, it's very busy, and then you need to just remain. If that means that you need to join a holding, it doesn't matter. You cannot start descending on your own without any clearance, period.
Descent 1741, requesting descent.
I love this network so much. Oh, I just put in for EPGC.
1741, descent altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 999.
I love this network so much. It's my favourite.
With a 1741, contact Copenhagen 119805. Bye-bye.
119, this is it.
It's going to be my turn to try and get descent now.
So we said 1741, and good luck, and nice job.
Oh my God, chat, we're not going to be descending at top of descent.
You're winning 5 Mike uniform descend via the arrival routing altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 991, and cleared ILS runway 21, report established.
Yeah, it's busy on frequency.
3000 QNH 991, cleared ILS 21, report established.
Eurowings 918, can you confirm? Nilug 2 Papa, descending flight level 110.
So it's information Romeo, RMP runway 11, transition level 80.
Eurowings 918, thank you.
QNH 1007. Perfect. Cool.
Contact Takeoff,
It's information Romeo. Good. Oh my god, Chaos! Reserve. Oh, it's too busy on this frequency. It's actually too busy because nobody can call to do anything. Chaos, thank you for 10 gifted! There's actually too much. There's too much because nobody can actually do anything. No, I'm not. I haven't had a chance to get CPDLC because it's been so busy. I only had like 2 seconds to actually check in. Chaos, you're a stunner, chat. Can we get some loves for 10 gifted for Chaos? I love you, buddy. Thank you so much. Cheers, 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 cheers for the 10 gifted subs. You're an absolute legend. I will try and read all of those as much as I can in a moment. It's a little bit chaotic here.
French Post 7 Romeo Bravo, Sweden.
Oh, hello, there's a plane.
French Post 7 Romeo Bravo.
Get some love in for Chaos and the incredible generosity. Mate, you're a legend. Mwah. Thank you, mate. Love you. Was there 45 Romeo Alpha request descent? Come on. Let's see. I know we're at top of descent, but as the other guy just got told off, we can't descend until we're given clearance. But this frequency is just ridiculous.
Flight level 200.
French Post 7 Romeo Bravo, contact Örebro on 120.280.
120.280, French Post 7 Romeo Bravo.
We've got a different controller now.
Radar, good evening.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous. I've never heard it like this. We're 60 miles past top of descent. You can't get a word in.
Alpine 5384.
This is where it's almost better to not have ATC because it's actually disrupting the traffic flow of people actually being able to do what they need for their flight because nobody can check in with the amount of traffic.
Nordic 1190. Hello. Flying flight level 290, passing flight level 260.
I'm honestly on the verge of logging off. Just so that we can actually complete our flight.
Easy 82 Whiskey Kilo requesting descent, please. Flight level 110, climb to flight level 140. Control easy.
I'm disconnecting. That frequency is a well. We need to descend, chat. I mean, we're 7,000 feet odd. Well, 6,500 feet high on the profile. We kind of need to descend. I can't wait 8 years for a descent clearance. It's not the ATC's fault. It's just they've got too much traffic for what they can do. It doesn't help when people aren't responding to them and then not listening to things with people who are, descending without clearance and stuff. But it's too busy. They've got too many aircraft for what they can reasonably handle, which is not the ATC's fault. There's just, in real life, you would never have that many people talking on one frequency at once. And then when people aren't doing things as expected, it's certainly not helping them. But in the aspect of us being 6,500 feet above our descent profile and some altitude and speed restrictions early on in the arrival, I kind of need to get down. I'll see when we get into Polish airspace and then see if we can log back on. We should be good to log on to Polish in a moment. I don't know what air traffic controller it would be. So all of that massive mess there, that was not by any means the controller's fault. But at the same time, it's almost like a detriment having ATC there because everybody needs to have the ATC. It's a requirement to listen to the ATC's commands and to do as you're told there. But then when there's too much traffic in their sector and bless them, they're trying to handle it all in one go, it then means that even simple things for people who are just transiting through their sector to go to a completely different country are getting, when it's struggling. We're going to be able to make it back, no problem, but it's just one of those things. As I say, it is by no means the controller's fault. So what I'm going to do is we'll probably get inbound towards Domag and then I'll log back on. I don't know what 80... Would it be EPWW North 1327? I'm guessing it would be. It's been quite a while since I've had to log off of VATSIM, though, because of traffic. That's been quite a while since I've had anything like that. Isn't that not allowed, log on in the air? I mean, I think in this scenario, it's perfectly a valid excuse to be able to do so. That was quite an extreme scenario. And as long as I am not disrupting other traffic, we'll be fine. I'm just having a look around in the local area, and there's there's nothing that would be directly in my path. The last time I remember logging off of VATSIM because of things went crazy is when a controller at Luxembourg tried to take me out the stack early in the hold because I was a streamer, and I was like, nah, I'm not taking that. I'll exit the hold when everybody else does. Oh, that's a nice lag spike. Right, what is let's get some anti-ice going. I wonder if we're good to log back on now. Can I find... Whereabouts are we? Yeah, I reckon we should be. Let's see if I can contact them. Right, I'm going to turn off the music chat. Sorry, it's just there's a lot going on here.
Radar, good evening. It's the Rhino 96, flight level 360, inbound, Oxlog, ready for descent.
Frankfurt Friday. Yeah, we're over there in Sweden.
Identified, descent level 100, cleared, standard arrival, Oslog 5 Romeo.
It's the approach controller who wants us. 127280, great. Cool, we're good now.
5 Romeo, Rhino 96.
And it was Information Romeo. Gdansk arrival, Wizz Air 45 Romeo Alpha, descending through flight level 210. Apologies for logging on your radar suddenly. Sweden was chaos, so we needed to log off just to ensure we could initiate the descent.
Sir 45 Romeo Alpha, no worries. And thanks approach, hello, identified Information Romeo. Descent flight level 100, cleared Ogda 5 Romeo arrival.
Thanks very much, Ogdav 5 Romeo arrival, descend flight level 100, and we have Information Romeo, Wizz Air 45 Romeo Alpha. There we go. So chat, you know, like, under normal circumstances, like, you know, like, it's not really good practice to log off the network like that and then log back on again. However, the main factor in that was not so that we could, like, skip ATC because we were trying to cheat the system. I don't know who whoever the controller was on Sweden there was evidently incredibly busy with all the people. It didn't help that a lot of them were, you know, like not reading things back. And so actually it was almost probably better for him that I logged off the network. He didn't have to worry about me anymore. I wasn't a factor with me having to call him up multiple times and say I'm ready for my descent. I was just out of the way, not on his radar anymore. It's one less plane he's got to worry about. And then when we're kind of within a safe airspace where we're not got other traffic that we're going to be running into by logging back online again, we can log on and then speak to another controller. So this is the thing, you know, you just kind of got to be adaptable in that scenario. When will PMDG come to 2024? Don't know, mate. You'll have to ask them. I think they put like some wording on their forums earlier. Yeah, sorry, the ignition thing is because the anti-ice is on. Yeah, that's correct. Shit, am I missing messages? Apologies, was there 45 Romeo Alpha pass your message?
Proceed direct Ugnur.
Proceed direct to Ugner for Wizz Air 45 Romeo Alpha. Right, chat, I'm going to concentrate on ATC because I'm not listening now.
to Whiskey Kilo direct Ogda.
Direct to Ugnur for Easy 8 to Whiskey Kilo.
Cool.
Proceed direct Ogda.
Just rubbed our eyes at the same time. There we go. Look at that. We are in touch. So we just got direct to Ugner, which is there.
Head down station S1, service runner 16 Victor Whiskey, wind 170 degrees, 1 for knots, runway 11, please do.
Set to land runway 11, 16 Victor Whiskey.
Easy 6 November, Papa, hello, nice approach.
I was not expecting it to be this busy today.
Continue.
I'm just going to put a 30 nautical mile range ring around the airport because we roughly want to be at about 10,000 feet there. 30 miles at 10,000 feet, that's a good kind of gate for what you want for descent. So we're looking, as you can see, we're looking pretty much smack bang on that. Even though we're descending at like 1,000 feet per minute right now, that should be all right for the track mileage if they give us a direct or cut us in early or anything. It's saying ice not detected, but I mean, I don't know, it feels a bit, I don't know. What do you reckon? Do you reckon we should have anti-ice on through this chat? Is there any news on the Bluebird 757? If there's nothing on their website or their YouTube, then no, mate. Guys, I apologise if I've missed any messages. I'm sure I probably missed loads of messages from people during all of that, but there's about 8 things going on at once. So if I have missed a question or a comment, please forgive me. I've only got two eyes and 1 mouth and 2 ears. Is this livery in the Phoenix Manager? No, it's FlightSim.to livery. Right. I am going to put the seatbelt signs on. I've got visible moisture now, so I am definitely going to put the anti-ice on. Chewy multitasking. I'm only a mere man. Oh, look at that. Love it, looks so good.
Lot 1 Charlie Golf. Zniżaj do 3,500 do punktu Uwnik. Zgoda na podejście RNT do pasa 1 w Gdańsku.
Look at that view. I think that lot pilot just gave them their life story over frequency. Holy moly. Yeah, the ground textures for me in 2024 now seem a lot better in Sim Update 1. I'm not just saying that. You guys saw the if you guys watched Monday's stream with the C-17, I was really struggling with the ground textures. But look at that. Holy moly. How does anti-ice work? Yeah, heat. So it will take up power from your engines. You'll get like a slightly higher N1 percentage and stuff. Acidic. So yeah, increase fuel burn and stuff as well, I guess, right? Look at that view! Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's already been logged, the issue with the ground stuff at airports. That's logged though, I logged that one earlier, so it'll get fixed. This guy's, like, aircraft doesn't sound like it's having fun. Descend 5,000 feet on QNH 1007 with their 45 Romeo Alpha. Right, I'm going to have to scroll like crazy because the QNH earlier.
5 Romeo Alpha direct Ovrik, no speed restrictions.
No speed direct Ovrik with their 45 Romeo Alpha, thank you. Direct Ovrik, no speed. See, there we are. So look at that. We're just above the profile, but we're not far off. Yeah, we're only about 400 feet above profile. Because we just double checked it with that range ring. So 1007 set once, twice. I don't think I need the anti-ice at the moment. So let's go. God, it's getting this stream. I'm gonna go to bed after this. I'm absolutely shattered, but it's been such a good flight. Thank you all so much for being here, by the way, folks. I really do appreciate you here. Thank you all for taking time out of your Friday evening to tune into the stream. I hope you're enjoying. I'm sorry that we are just doing the one flight today. It's the end of a very busy week for me. And I've got to try and save some energy for the birthday on Sunday. So, yeah, sorry that it is just the one flight today, but I hope you're enjoying it all the same. This is certainly a corker of a final flight of the week. That is for sure. Don Waldy, say hello, mate. Right, so we're 1007 to 5,000. We've got landing lights on. I've just got the speed brake out just to help with the drag profile a little bit. But we have got 28 miles to run through 9,500. That's loads. Hello there. Thanks, Inaru, for the follow. Thank you. It's very kind of you. Welcome, mate. Bug Ear, I get better performance in MSFS 2024. And yeah, the Phoenix has got an experimental build out, which works really nicely. Have you noticed anything negative about the new update? There are a couple of bugs in it that I've already reported, Fernando. So I'm one of the community managers for MSFS. So when community reports an issue, I'm one of the people who helps to log it in our internal system. So there's a bug with some overexposure of some lighting, and with some ground aerials as well. But yeah, there might be more as well. But I mean, so far for me, the things that have been introduced that might be issues at the moment in Sim Update 1 beta, again it's a beta, so there's going to be issues, is outweighed by how much new stuff the beta's brought in. My performance seems nicer, my loading times to the sim is better, my ground textures are better, and I can split live time and live weather now, so yeah. Personally, for me, on a complete, again, like just a complete simmer level,
Alpha, continue descent 3,500 feet, clear RNP approach runway 11, report final check.
Descend 3,500 feet, cleared for the RNP approach, runway 11 will report on final. Wizz Air 45 Romeo Alpha. Chat, we need to do predictions! So yeah, I'm really enjoying that day. Right, predictions. Right, will Chewie land heavier than 250 feet per minute? Get your predictions in the chat. There you go. Did I miss any alerts, by the way? I feel like I need to go back and thank Chaos again for his generosity. Jensen, 43 months! Jensen, thank you for the 43. Over 4.5 years and still going strong. I still need some anti-ice. Let's do that. Hello, mate. Yeah. Oh, well, here. How are you, my dude? Thank you very, very much indeed, mate. I'm shattered, but I'm in good spirits, mate. I really am. Right, final app. So go around is 3,000. Thank you very much, Jensen and Chaos, dude. I'm sorry that all those subs kind of came in when everything was going a little bit crazy earlier on. Thank you for your 10 gifted subs, mate. I hope some of those 10 were here to give a thanks to you for the generosity, mate. That really means the world. So thank you again for your 10 gifted subs. Sorry if that one kind of went past everything because it was all a bit crazy. Appreciate you, mate. Oh no, Kieran! Oh god. Oh, mate, I'm glad you made it down safe, though. 250,000 on the predictors again. Oh, Lord. Right, flat one. Thank you, Chaos. I appreciate. Oh, something for the birthday. Oh, that's very sweet of you. Thank you, mate.
To 4,000 feet, easy to kilo.
Thank you, bud. Right, so final app. Flat one. Speed slowly coming back. Looking good. Gusting 50 knots. Goodness gracious. Alright, there's a turn on final.
Easy 8 Whiskey Kilo direct off-link, descent 3,500 feet, cleared RNP approach runway 11, report final check.
Roger, direct to Uvrik, descent at 3,500 feet and cleared RMP approach for runway 11, easy 8 Whiskey Kilo. Thank you very much.
Laps 2.
6 November Papa, read the speed 220 knots.
220 knots.
You got it to roll back? Nice. I think I'm on that air rack then by the looks of it. I didn't get a nav date out of date. I didn't get a nav data out of date warning though, did I? Right, pausing the alerts for landing. Temperature's 9, so I'm still going to keep the anti-ice on. Cool, speed's coming back really nicely through 190 knots. Right, let's help with the drag, let's go gear down. Laps 3. Oh, look at that. Look at that, that's so nice. Oh my god, we've got a 40 knot crosswind. What the fudge?
6 November Papa, continue descent altitude 5,000 feet.
Continue descent to 5,000, easy 67 Papa.
Right, we'll hold 160.
Easy 6 November, Papa Direct Golf, Delta 821.
Just in
Delta
case. I'm gonna give us a bit of buffer there.
Easy 6 November.
I thought we were out the way of the weather!
2-1.
What's the go around? Straight ahead, perfect. Straight ahead to 3000, thank God. Oh my God. I'm looking forward to a bit of quiet. Chat! There's a bit of a crosswind going on.
We got a 45 from Alpha, wind 180 degrees, 13 knots, runway 11, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 11, Wizz Air 45 Romeo Alpha. Now, normally in this, I'd probably want to do a flap 3 with that crosswind, but yeah. Holy moly. Sim is looking incredible right now. Look at that. Metar's a bit off. The metar's on the ground, isn't it? Right, clear to land.
Maintaining 200 knots or greater until 8 DM easy to Whiskey Kilo.
I think. Yeah, I can turn off the anti-ice now. Look at that. Oh. Wow. Okay, flat full landing, no blue on the ECAM memo. Wish me luck. Here we go.
Lot 120 Golf, stanowisko 22 przez Alpha Mike.
Happy to saying we're high, but the descent profile on the PFD says that we're low. So I'm kind of aiming in between.
Minimum.
Continue. 17 knot crosswind.
200.
Easy 6 November, Papa Direct Overick, descent 3,500 feet. Cleared R&P approach runway 11, report from track.
40, 30.
Track Overick down to 3000, cleared R&P approach runway 11, and we'll let you know easy 6 November.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Up to 380 to
Spoilers. Reverse screen. Decel. I'll take that. I'm quite happy with that. We're going to make it off. We're going to make it off. 70 knots, manual brakes, 60 knots, forward idle. I'm happy with that. There we go. Welcome down. 1 hour 35 minutes. Exactly what was planned.
Good evening. Nice approach identified. Information Sierra, continue.
Woo!
We have a Sierra on board right now, 1 off Charlie.
There we go. Welcome down to Gdansk, folks. Well, that was fun. Is there 45 Romeo Alpha vacating runway 11 at Delta?
Thank you, break easy 82 Whiskey Kilo.
Yeah, got Atom, thank you for the sub.
3 knots, runway 11, clear to land.
Let's run runway 11, easy 82 Whiskey Kilo.
Lot 1 Charlie Golf i przebył się tego Wizara przed wami.
Lot 1 Charlie Golf, przepuszczamy.
Sir 45 Romeo Alpha, welcome to Gdańsk. Taxi stand 27 via Alpha Mike.
Stand 27 via Alpha Mike for Wizz Air 45 Romeo Alpha. Thanks so much for coming online.
Sky 1756.
Right, okay, let's turn some things off there. I'll have a look at the landing rate, obviously, once we finish up. Right, okay, so what was it? Alpha and Mike stand 27. So it's straight down Alpha, then Mike, and then 27s at the end. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that one, folks. That was awesome.
756, feedback correct.
That was a brilliant flight to finish out for the week. Right, so now we need to look out for Mike. We need to look out for where taxiway Mike is. God, it's been ages since I've been here. I don't remember the last time we came to Gdansk. It has been a hell of a long time. Here we go. The next right is the turn on to Mike. It has been such a long time since we've flown here. But that was an absolutely stunning approach. And this airport scenery is also just as stunning. Did you guys see me turn on the joystick cam at 600 feet? And we still kept it stable. Did anybody realise that? Please tell me somebody realised that. Right, some pause alerts. Ah, there we go. It's got Atom. 63 months. Thank you so much, mate.
We're ready for push and start. Scandia 756. Scandia 756 behind Airbus 321 with our company passing from the right.
You saw, you noticed. Good.
H1007 behind.
Thank you, God Atom. 63 months and still going with the prime. That's very kind of you, mate. Thank you. Dr. Peng also, thank you for the follow. Cheers. Yeah, don't say that I don't ever think of you, folks. So this is the Drzecki Design Gdansk scenery, by the way. It's very nice. Right, chat, if you don't mind, I'm going to turn down the sound of ATC. My brain is full of hearing ATC. I'm still with Copenhagen, apparently, according to this. Right, taxi light off. That was awesome, though. What a flight to finish out for the week. That was actually, I think, we've had some awesome flights this week, but I think that one was my favourite. That'll do. Not the best parking, but we're here. Oh, look, who's the marshaller? I won't say any more. Right, parking brake is set. APU is available. Engine shut down. Oh my goodness. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Gdansk. Holy moly, what a flight. Oh my god, my parking's atrocious. Yeah, we're not going to look at that. Just ignore the parking. That is atrocious. Yes, it is, Mika, yeah. Yeah, that flight certainly kept me busy. Right, there we go, external power. Switch that over there. And then deboarding should be doing its thing. I don't know if the jetway is going to work. Oh, why has it got stairs there? Looks like there are others making it in. Has everybody else made it in who was flying with us? I think there's one more to land. Oh, it is. Here we go. It's Blitz. Here we go. Blitz is landing, chat. Unfortunately, we didn't see Pars's landing. I think it was Pars Joe who's flying with us as well. Why has he only got one landing gear on the nose? Nice. Oh, hello. Now that takes some skill. That takes some skill to land with just the nose gear. Well done. Very good. Oh, sorry, I clicked the wrong button. Oh, this is correct. Oh, okay. They use stairs instead of the jetway. Okay, cool. That's good then. Good to know. Yeah, welcome down. So, I thought the scenery that I used here was Fly Design, Gdansk scenery, but then when I activated the scenery earlier on, it's Drzecki Design. And I mean, it looks really good. The level of detail, like the interior modelling, look at it. It's phenomenal. The ground texturing, the jetways, the static traffic. You saw what the runway was like, the slope and everything. Honestly, I don't know why we haven't flown here more. I don't remember the last time we flew here, but it's probably well over 2 years ago, I would have said now. And it looks incredible. I am thoroughly impressed with this scenery. So we're going to have to fly back here more. Thomas, thanks for the follow on TikTok, mate. Thank you, thank you. Very nice indeed. I've got no idea why deboarding isn't taking place. Oh, it is taking place. I just couldn't see them. There they are. Why can I not see them? Oh, because that... I can't see them because that's not my plane, Chewie. This one is. Fuck's sake. Oh my god. I need to go to bed. I need to go to bed. Deary me. Oh, dearie me, chat. Oh my god. Yes, we'll do predictions. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. Let's go and do that now, shall we? Right, let's have a look. Review the flight. Well, a flight that normally takes an hour and 50 minutes, we did it in about an hour and 35 today. So, just to recap very quickly, there we go. Departure out of Aberdeen, straight out, and a left-hand turn right over the city to Rivet, then over Copenhagen, into a very busy Swedish airspace, and then we got some nice directs. So we didn't have to do the full arrival procedure into Gdansk. We got a nice direct, but it worked out beautifully, and that was a nice one. Fun crosswind on approach, and then in terms of the landing itself, yeah, a little bit of a float, so just past the main markers, but still well within the touchdown zone and smack bang on the centre line, and I think the D-crab worked quite nicely as well, and we were off at Delta, which is what we planned with auto brake medium, so that was fine. Now for the part that matters to you all, the landing rate, which was... Oh, a 268! Oh, so close! So close! 268, but the G-force was 0.97 because of the uphill slope, I imagine. Wow, unlucky, unlucky. So block time 1 hour 47 minutes, flight time 1 hour 34, 735 nautical miles. That's very good to do in an hour and 34 minutes, isn't it, really? 2.6. I mean, I'm happy with that landing rate. Your strategy is to never have faith. I don't know if I should be offended at that or not. You've let me down twice in a row. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Right, what am I doing? No, don't edit the stream info. That's not what I want to click. I want to manage a prediction. Oh dear. Oh dear, I've just seen the prediction. Will Chewie land heavier than 250? Yes, 13%. No, 87%. 511,000 points. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, to be fair, in terms of users, 11 people said yes and 16 said no. It's just the people that said no gambled a lot more points. So that's your own fault for gambling so many of your points. You shouldn't be gambling that many. Right, choose the outcome. Will Chewie land heavier than 250 FPM? Only by 18, I'm afraid the answer is yes. So we will complete the prediction. There you go. Prediction result is yes. There it is. Well, who got the big payouts there then? Who got the big payouts? 587,000 points going to Fatboy Fat UK and 10 others. There we go. Well done. Well done. Oh, nice splits. There you go. There you go. 17k turned into 132k. I love it. I love it. Parza did a minus 53 with a G-force of 9.8. Very nice. Very nice. I was quite happy with that landing. I thought it was a good one. Not good enough for some, unfortunately. I apologise. More practice needed. More practice needed. And that was my last landing as a 30-year-old as well. Goodness gracious me. Right. Well, on that one, folks, that is me for today, and that is it for me for the week. I am absolutely knackered. I will be back. I should be back as normal on Monday. I don't think there's anything particular going on next week that prevents us having a normal stream schedule. So I'm hoping next week should just be as normal: Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday evening streams. If anything changes, as always, I'll let you know as soon as I know. But yeah, should be a normal one. So that's going to do it for me for this week. I'm going to take the weekend away. Thank you all so much for the early birthday wishes. Very, very, very much appreciate all of those. So thank you for the early birthday wishes. That's very kind of you indeed. I will. I'll upload a picture on Discord or something of the cake that we make. So there we go. Right, I hope you all have a lovely, lovely, lovely weekend. Whatever you've all got planned, please go and have some fun in the sim. Go and enjoy yourselves. And yeah, we'll see you back for more flying fun after the weekend. Right, love you all. Thank you, whether you're tuning in on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, whatever the platform is, however you supported the stream today. I hope you know how much it means to me. It really means the world. So thank you, folks. Love you all. Right, we'll see you on Monday. Have a good one. Good night all. Happy landing.